prisoners and the guards had taken aim. I struggled with some demons, they were middle class and tame. I didn't know I had permission to murder and to maim. You want it darker? We kill the flame.
Hey.
Hello, John.
How are you now?
Not bad, you.
I'm well.
How was the day? You were a little bit more active on Twitter today. Must have been a slower day.
I worked from home today because I had to go up to see our guy Willie.
Oh, how was Willie?
Well, he said he hurt his back, but he
What's he on?
when I got there, he opened the door for me and then just like jumped into bed, and he was like, "Oh, my back."
So, what did he get? A prescription for oxycodone?
Well, I don't know. It's like I don't know. Like he can't. I don't know if he's allowed to. Like if you're in that situation, so like I don't know. Like I don't know.
But
I needed what I needed, so I went there, and that's that. I'll leave it at that, just simply because like that story is. I'm gonna kill this guy. Get out. Go. That this story is ongoing. It is an ongoing story.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, he is. He was like texting me every day, like giving me a new excuse for nothing. It's like, dude, like I needed you this weekend. Like it's over, like long over.
Yeah. See, I always struggle because it's like the whole how do I want to put it? Like people sometimes really are what they are.
Yeah. Oh,
Not
yeah.
that that's a bad thing, but
well, it's just like I'm a guy who will go out of my way to try to do something about that, and sometimes it just doesn't play out. People are risk and reward, buddy. It is what it is, you know. And you could either like get upset about it or just understand that, and it's much easier to just understand that.
yeah, no, I think that's perfectly, actually, very well said.
Yeah, and it's like I mean, people see it every day. Like I don't fucking quit on people, so.
Yeah, you've been pretty solid like that.
Jay's not the first time I treat people like that. I'll say that. Willie is smart and talented. That's fucking right, he is, dude. That's why I trust him, like creatively.
Really is.
But it's just like that's and
that's a great point.
Like it's like I wouldn't just be like having him come up here to do this stuff just because he's my boy. I have him coming up here doing this stuff because he's talented and can do it, and he's my boy. Like. Granted, if I had another friend that could do that, I would be, you know, putting him there too. It's just like, yo, Willie's my fucking guy. And I know he always needs fucking money, but like, you got to show up, you got to work. Like it's as simple as that. You got to, if you're, you can, I don't care what you do with your life, but when it comes down to it, you got to get your job done. Like, and then go, then go be a fuck up. Just get your job done. Like, I do not judge people. I judge people who don't show up.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
You know, and but like I mean, I will say this: like his spirits aren't like low or anything like that. Granted, it looks like he hasn't left his room in about 2 weeks.
I imagine there was a smell.
There's always a little bit of a smell.
Yeah,
but I mean, Will lives in like. Well, he's just a filthy person. Like his room is just like caked with fucking cigarette ash and shit. Like, yo, I know people that are 10 times worse than that, but like, it's hard to like get back and pick yourself up when you live like that, you know, because you're just surrounded by fucking trash. It's very easy to blend into trash when you're surrounded by it. But like, yeah, there's just like like a garage blowtorch just sitting on like this blowtorch is like has a tank attached to like
I was
this.
gonna say because you can always hear him light it up when you play an Xbox.
Oh my Lord Jesus. It's like a fucking what are those things called in
I would say it's like a jet engine.
no, it's like one of those in chemistry class. What are those called? Fuck.
Oh, thank you, Terpstick hoodie. It's nice to have one loyal.
A Bunsen burner. It's like a Bunsen
Oh,
burner.
Bunsen burner, yeah.
Yeah, dude. Shout out to my guy Bunsen, by the way. Nothing like just making something and just getting it named after you.
It is true.
You know, like that is a goal of my life.
You know what was always the rage when I was a kid? Or I thought was like the rage because I thought it was cool was I think it's because I like those shitty like disaster movies.
Uh-huh.
It's like seeing like a shooting star thing or an asteroid coming to Earth through a telescope. And
Oh,
then you name it.
Yeah, that would be cool. Like that's like, and I know like people like look at this movie very, very differently than me, but I loved Get Out or not Get Out. The one that Jennifer Lawrence was just in with Leo. What was that called?
Oh, yes, I haven't watched that. It's like
Don't Look Up. I fucking loved it. I thought it was like, I only loved it just because it scared the shit out of me. It was like one of those movies that were just like, holy fuck, like it can all just be like that kind of a thing. But like, I forget what I was talking about. Oh yeah, the asteroid that comes and hits. Well, I know you didn't hear it, but it's about a fucking asteroid, and Jennifer Lawrence finds it, and they name it after her, and she's like, I don't fucking want that.
Hello, Jay.
Oh,
Well, there we go.
My
Scholar-
fucking show. You shut the fuck up.
Hello, Jay. We'll try this again.
My headphones aren't plugged in. I'm unprepared for the show.
I have
I
P300.
can't hear you. Hang on
Try
a second.
to start.
I was
off my-
fucking tickets to a Billie Eilish show, but
I can't hear you.
I wonder how her concert would even.
Turn the bass up in my headphones. I can't.
a Billie Eilish concert, that would just
Turn
be
my
like,
volume up. This is an everyday fucking thing.
I'm just gonna mute him until he figures his
I
shit
was gonna
out.
say we should just mute ourselves until he's ready.
Literally nothing. Why can't I hear you?
Can you hear us?
If my volume's turned down, that's gonna be some shit. Like,
Your volume can't be turned down. We
my
have
volume's
discussed
turned
this
all the
already.
way up.
You gotta
This
come back.
is mechanical error.
Come back and fix yourself. But yeah, it's just the Willie G situation is ongoing.
Okay. Maybe what should happen is him and Kermit go to school together.
That would be great. Because I feel like Kermit's one of those guys that's like, dude, come to class. like
Oh yeah,
Kermit's
and,
like a
and,
smart kid, like low key smart kid.
and then Willie G could help Kermit get out of his shell a bit.
Yeah. Exactly. That's true too, because Willie's the most outgoing person in the world.
Yeah.
Always fucks up. Yeah. What's going on in your life? You listen to the show today?
I did actually. It was not bad.
Yo, hey, we did it. We did it.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Fix your fucking camera. He needs a job. He does need a job. What's it called? I thought today's show proved to me nothing more than Dave Cullinane is possibly the biggest fucking
It's
asshole.
gonna be hard to talk KMS with me. I'm sorry. I'm in the middle of some serious shit.
Well,
Today's dad's birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday, by the way, to Jay's dad.
tell your dad happy birthday.
Was it 71?
Happy birthday, Dad. I bought him cigarettes and
What a son. Thanks, son.
I'm sick of him.
I've been doing this for 30 years. I've been buying him cigarettes for 30
I
years.
just got these in honor of you because you mentioned Gushers.
Oh, shout out you. I have some gushers in the
It's
cabinet.
been a while since I've had them. I want to see how bad they are.
Dunkaroos are back, by the way.
They're
Dunkaroos
made different.
always hit.
They are made a little different. Now, the cream isn't made different. The cookie is made different, which I will not stand for.
And I've always been a big finger of the cream, so I don't really care.
So I'm surprised you just don't stick your tongue straight in.
Clip that.
You know I do, but you can't get it all sometimes because you can't reach that deep.
I see.
And that one too.
It's interesting that Labrat thought the shows were boring this week. I wish he had a show that he could do that he could
The
do
shows this week. The shows this week were. I look at it in such a weird way. Like that is so subjective. It really is. Like, because we all look at the shows for something different. Whereas,
Yeah,
like,
but the
I
Kirk
found this
Cousins
week's show was great because it really proved to me how much of like a piece of shit Dave is.
I've been thinking it for a while. I did like Shattuck today. I don't know what it is about Shattuck. I like the guy.
He's just like, yo, his laugh, his like nervous laugh is one of the funniest things in the world, dude. He reminds me of the fat dude from Tiger King, like that rat them all out. Like that's what Shattuck reminds me of. And then he's just got this smoking hot wife that just is so ride or die. Like I love their love.
I actually listen to Shattuck every once in a while if I like some of the topics we're talking about.
You know why I love Shattuck? Because the first thing Kirk threatened Shattuck with is "I will ruin your marriage." Yeah, Shatty's the man. He did. He stuffed Kirk in a locker. It's like, which answer do you want me to say?
I just want him to have Fred Couples on so bad.
I legit think he was going to have him on, and Kirk scared him though. Like I do. Like you know how Kirk could muddy waters.
Oh yeah.
Like better than anybody, and like it's a pastime of his, like to the point where when Kirk like doesn't know somebody, and I'll take because I listened to a podcast today with him on there, Coley Mick as an example. Like Coley Mick has nothing but the utmost respect from Kirk, but because Kirk just doesn't know Coley Mick, he just treats him like Coley Mick already hates Kirk, which I love. Like other shit, like
Section 10
and that's just because he used to do a podcast with fucking Whiskers.
Yeah.
Didn't he do Section 10 with Carabas though?
I don't think Coley was on the show at that point in time.
No, he's always been on there.
Oh, has he? See, I was just gonna say, but then again, I don't know anything about that show. I know there's Section 10 and the other one
where I am
fucking
here.
Feidelberg used to be on Section 10.
No, so I'll say this: if you listen to the draft today that the LCB boys did, Coley talked about Kirk in there, and you could tell he just doesn't like. He was talking about Kirk with kind of respect, like mad respect.
He knows Kirk. I do believe he knows him from back in the day, just like Carabas, except they're not as close as him and Carabas because.
But even okay, I'll use a different example then.
Coley,
it's like the Eddie Barstool. It's like that's how he treats. It's like, oh, this guy doesn't know me, I don't know this guy, so I'm gonna start him at -3, and then he could work his way to 0, and then we could build that relation. Like that's how this dude tests people. He starts them in the red, which I respect that. Like I can't do that. You know what I mean? I'm the opposite, where I just right from the get go, I love somebody. You know, like I do the opposite.
I did with Yoshi the other day.
No, you're
Same exact fucking thing.
Here we go.
Exact fucking thing. Same thing.
You and Kirk are on the same level. You're right. The Yoshi thing, no update as of yet because I can't reach Pat from Lawrence. That's my
DMs.
Well, then fucking tell me that.
Why? I don't think it'll be
as
interesting as you do.
I actually have Pat from Lawrence's number also.
I thought you and Pat from Lawrence hate each other.
We have our ups and downs.
Well, it's almost like you should ask him to get married.
Yeah, so Fallon.
I have it.
Would you marry Pat from Lawrence just out of spite for Yoshi?
Yeah.
I think
I met her first.
You know, Jay is trying to tag this girl too.
Oh yeah.
Like
she likes the anime.
It sounds like she likes anything.
Yeah, well that's true. Yikes.
But what's your life problems, Jay? Let's get into them here.
Egypt, mainly Egypt. We got a lot of water work going through the pyramid, and I wasn't expecting that. I was not expecting that. I wasn't expecting.
You didn't know that like they're open air at the top.
Excuse me.
Like they have like gaps in the bricks at the top.
I do believe that it didn't have a top on it. I'm almost certain that some type of, I want to say somebody had a bird trained to drop a electromagnet type rock, like say iron.
We're going to get into conspiratorial bird training
There's
Wait,
a
are we
lot of
talking
fucking-
about? Are we talking about that video that Pat McAfee dropped
No.
today? The birds
No.
that just fell out of air.
No, I seen that yesterday. That's insane, eh?
Fucking
Where
terrifying.
was that? Where was
Now,
that? At?
I will say this: like, that's a house security photo. I have no idea where it was, but like, there was a whole flock of birds, and they just dropped out of the sky. Now, a
Nah.
predator could have like just like come in
Nah.
their way, and they dipped, but like a bunch of them died. Like,
I say like
I don't-
beams of radiation. There's like that Skinwalker Ranch documentary. You watch that where the cows are getting like sucked like dry, but not no knives or
because
anything.
there
to
are
cut them
holes
open.
in the ozone.
I think that it's former testing, like it's old testing thoughts that nobody talked about. That are just causing, like even at Egypt, you can go to the
Once
pyramid.
again, testing for what?
Hmm?
Because nuclear bombs don't hurt the ozone layer, really. Like,
I don't think it has anything to do with ocean. I think they're leaving radiation in the area.
okay, radiation, I don't think hurts the ozone layer. That's what the
No,
ozone
it
layer
fucking
does. Is
kills
block
birds.
radiation.
It causes an electromagnetic
Oh, I got you. I got you.
area, and the birds fly, and then they die.
Dude, but how birds act in flocks is utterly appalling. It's like,
It's
it's
like they follow the wind. I think,
terrifying.
right?
It's like there's a magnetic pulse like guiding them, and I just don't fucking trust birds, dude. I fucking hate them.
Yeah, you don't know where they're coming from.
Hell yeah, I don't.
They could
I
have
just
eaten
don't like it.
anything. Or...
Just do not like it at all.
I mean, I don't have anything against sparrows. I would say seagulls. I'm probably against. But I do think that they were big, huge. But yeah, whatever. I'm almost 100,000 years deep with people killer, and I believe that they were all here on the United States, Canada area. And I think that when Columbus came here, we pushed all that shit out west, and they just held on to it as long as they could, and they're still holding on to it. And I'm sick of that. I'm sick of knowing that. So there's my struggle.
What was that statement?
I'm sick of knowing that we know we're on land that we stole, and that like that land was there for hundreds of thousands of years with the same people.
Okay. Good luck with that, dude. That's a fight.
It's not, Graham Hancock's got a lot more money and power than me, man. I'm just following his lead. If
You need to-
Atlantis was here, John,
He's-
if Atlantis was here and we had advanced technology, someone's gonna fucking answer for that shit. Because
I've never said this to you before, but you really need to stop listening to this dude. He's
I'm
making you
not gonna.
No.
He comes out with a new book April 4th.
Congratulations.
All right, next subject.
Yeah, go ahead.
Um,
Are you thinking of one?
yeah,
Oh, great.
I'm gonna take a hit of weed, and we'll go back.
Oh,
to
I'll
this
do that.
topic.
Killer, what are you up to tonight? Are you working?
Yeah, I'm just I'm building some stuff to fucking fix a bunch of billing stuff, so we'll see if it fucking works. If
Shout
not,
out.
back to the
Well,
drill.
Lauren Lynn for dropping the 10 out of 10 picture today. I like to, she low-key does look hot as fuck in that picture.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was funny. Like fucking Menner's probably his screen broke on his phone.
It's funny she did that just because yesterday when she said that she tried brushing her teeth in the shower, I said 9 out of 10 Minifans with her
Yeah,
cup for this, and then she dropped this. I was like, this is a hard 10 out of 10. There's no, all dentists recommend this, dude. Like
She used to do that all the time. She used to always be about the likies. Like she liked the thirst trap.
oh,
likes.
dude, just posting a comment on one of her posts will pull you in like 20, 30 likes. It's easy. Like
Yeah,
it's
between the
Minifans
two
are
of them.
such saps, like
Yeah.
such saps.
Do we have an
I'm
update
just
on the
happy
other?
there's a guy like me out here making sure that these fucking B&Bs are in check.
It's actually probably the best thing since the real Cold War, the UNB.
Oh, easily. Where our fucking war is much more entertaining than the Cold War.
Yeah.
Like just
You
because
guys-
at the end of the day, like wood, you know.
guys know that,
And I think that's
B&B
mutual. I think that's a mutual feeling. I really do. But we hate each other, so it just can't happen.
You don't
And
hate her.
that's where I stand.
I don't think.
Man of honor.
Nothing better than when I saw her at Saco though, and I was playing Pong, and she just like chirps me in my ear, and I just fucking I missed the table with the Pong. I was like, she can't be here if we're gonna play Pong, dude. She'll fucking just.
That was me at
You
Kowloon.
just be the partner on the other side. Just
When she
rattling
walked
you.
in Kowloon, I walked out because I was like, no, there's no Minna ladies that look that good. I can't be here. And I
A
just
girl could rattle me in Pong at any. Ever since like I saw my
Yeah.
first titty piercing playing Pong, and ever since that day, I know what girls could do to me on a Pong table. Like it is very easy for them to distract somebody.
Interesting. You wouldn't think you'd be a guy that got flustered easy.
Girls will do it easily to me.
like jazz
I
fans, like
know.
Tony Gas.
Like I
Remember Tony Gas?
barely hear guys.
Every
Every
shot,
remember Tony Cass?
every shot we took, killer. Tony Cass was doing like
Oh, Cassman, it was in everybody's
do
head.
jazz
Not even
hands.
playing. He was in people's head that were watching
he
the
was
game,
pissing
dude.
people off.
They were like, "Yo, I can't sit here and watch this game with this kid fucking rattling like me." Like, oh, dude, that's the Cassman.
He kept touching the fucking cups too. It pissed me.
Bunch of fucking tough ass conservatives can't handle the little fucking twink lib.
Hey, I carried Elvis that day. Just want people to know.
Did you see that video of that chick falling off the stage taking a picture of Matt Stafford?
Yeah, that was
You know,
awesome.
what happened with that? And also, like, what were they calling Matt Stafford out for today?
Well, because he watched this chick fall off the fucking stage,
Uh-huh.
and
It 100% would do. I don't give a fuck.
yeah, then he like just turns around, takes a drink of his water.
That's
That's
a great video, man. I don't care. She didn't even know.
Yeah, like, yo, it's not his fucking responsibility, dude. Like, fuck that, dude. Some like drunk girl probably fell or some bullshit like that. Didn't they change the sign
She
in
didn't even
Hollywood?
try to get up.
I think so,
I'm
but
sure
I seen the Staffords are paying for all her medical bills now.
Of course. Because, like, he's not an asshole. Like,
No,
Yeah.
no, not at all. It's not.
yo,
I
the
mean,
argument they got in today about his Matthew Stafford, I actually like today's show. Like, I will say I like today's show. It was
I
a good
don't
show.
listen
You know,
to it.
when Dave made that one point and Kirk was like, I'm actually confused. That was a really good point. I don't know what to do with myself.
I wish I knew what you were talking about, but I'm listening to
Yeah,
it.
well, like, yo, this is like,
This is
This
kind of
is
your
gonna
one
wrap
part
up
of the
the
show.
time.
Is that you're
yeah, this
supposed
is
to
your
picture-
one area of something you can
This
talk
is
about.
not a wrap-up show.
No shit, but this is what we talk about.
Ooh, I like that. I like that comment. All cast, no breaks. That's a good comment.
Snow breaks is great.
That's a great
Fucking
comment.
Rippier's gonna fucking come.
Every throw, it was like this. It was just like I was like this, and the cast was just like in the other in front of the Cubs, like
That's what I mean, dude. Someone puts a titty there, I'm done. Like
That's
that's it. You
interesting.
want to beat me? Show me your tits.
this is 20 cast is fucking juking me with his hand. Who was his part? Oh, and he had NKB, right? No,
No,
that
that
was
was Coley.
Yeah, I was gonna say that'd be the
Also, yo, NKB was literally methed out at the fucking, like, he was like either cracked, like he was on
drunk.
something.
He was
allegedly.
He was drunk.
I don't care. Like, I don't
He
give a fuck.
doesn't take.
I don't give a fuck about the NKB fallout. This dude,
I love NKB. That's
he
my
lost
boy.
like 70 pounds from last show. So, like, there's,
good.
trust me, I've been there.
I think that he was
Like, it's
sweating it off.
it's not fucking alcohol that made him skinny. Trust me, it doesn't work that way.
I was gonna say, yeah,
Oh,
you're
you
doing
did.
small.
Not alcohol that makes him clammy and shaky.
He wouldn't admit that he was doing hard drugs to me then. I'll say that much.
Of course,
he didn't.
I've heard that once or twice before.
And he would do it. What I would say is that I didn't like that when he smoked weed, he would put tobacco with it all the time
Who does that?
in a bowl
Will
though.
does
Like
that
he
all
would,
the
bowl,
time.
he would pack
Everything
bowls of
Will rolls is a spliff, and it's just like,
it.
dude, like,
Really?
oh, yo,
Yeah, but he dabs.
he does
though.
it up here. He does it up here, and like people are like, "Yo, what the fuck? Why would you do that?
Yeah,
like,
why are
you
you
don't,
really doing it?
like that's not something you do around. You know what I mean?
would say at this point, I am gonna take a cigarette from my dad today or tomorrow and roll up a nug with it because I want to try.
I have no
Is it-
problem with spliffs. You just can't like low key spliff somebody.
I was gonna say,
Don't ruin
you can't fucking go spliff people.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
I guess.
It's like drugging someone's drink. It's like, yo, I don't.
Well, nowadays, I guess, because cigarettes are like heroin. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Cigarettes are like heroin now. Put that on a shirt.
I remember being told not to smoke as a kid. Nowadays, it's don't do dope.
Well, that's both good advice. So
I say don't drink alcohol.
Oh,
Do dope.
Labrador
do
only
dope.
smokes
Go
spliffs.
do weed. Go do crack.
I
go
wonder
do
if
coke.
that's why Willie
Don't
T
drink.
only smokes spliffs.
listen. There's nothing wrong with spliffs, and also there's places in this country where like if you're rolling a joint, it's always a spliff. I understand that, but not here. Like not everywhere. Like you gotta tell. I mean, if you're going,
Pennsylvania is not spliff country.
it's not true because like Philly is like Philly. You go down there because they rarely roll joints, but if they are rolling a joint, it'll be a spliff.
I think it's the people you're with. I mean, I bring my aura to wherever I go, and people will know that I'm gonna dab.
You're
Like,
the
I
dark
make it-
side of an aura.
I just don't
Like I
let people
said,
know that I
There's
want to
such
smoke
things as an
flower.
aura, then you're a shadow.
I automatically
There's two
Like-
people in my life that I've ever seen that make me decide that I think about quitting smoking.
That's what I'm
weed, and it's
saying.
you and
You
Willie
should-
G.
you're an idiot.
You make
I
weed
just-
fucking less cool, and Willie hacks just fucking hacks.
I bring the
Fine.
weed is the difference.
Every time Willie's up here, he coughs and Carm like yells at him because he's.
I always make sure I can get everyone high, and I don't cough. I'm not obnoxious like that. Like I'll sit down and shut up and.
I have
smoke
a
weed
friend.
if
Her
you
name's
cough.
Candyman. She coughs like that too. It's just like I think, and she's like a bigger girl. I think she's gonna die every time she starts coughing.
No, it's horrible. If they're coughing like that, I'll say that their diet sucks, and they probably smoke cigarettes too.
Yeah,
I don't cough killer, and I do a like
you need to
really
stop
big
acting
hit.
like a doctor. You do.
Dude, I don't cough, John, and I clean my bowl. These
definitely
people do
doesn't
not clean their
diet.
pieces, and they smoke shit weed that probably has fucking chemicals that they're coughing out.
I will agree that lots of people don't clean their stuff regularly.
It's
I cleaned mine
horrible.
today, but like like this like black some things you just can't get it. Like
No, I'm not like you got a little bowl like that. You do what you can, but I'm saying like us with concentrates and stuff.
well, first of all, that's disgusting.
It's
That's
bad
like-
if you're
it's
dabbing
Gross.
black.
You're dabbing like fucking.
If it's not clean and you're dabbing gunk, like go somewhere because
I got like a buddy that like will have fucking like bong water till it's like.
That's what Willie like,
but
packed up a bowl
morning bog
today.
water. Like
Willie
will
packed
they
up a
overnight?
bowl today,
Oh.
and this bong that like looked like it actively had Hep C. Like it
I
was
believe it.
disgusting. The
Yeah,
water,
like,
don't
you
care.
the
shouldn't
water in it
smell-
was black.
You shouldn't smell bong water when you walk into like a room.
Oh no,
Like, I expect that.
I don't smoke weed in my house. I don't. That's another reason why I don't
I
do
was just
flower,
Stop.
because
gonna
it's
say you
Hard
don't
stop.
smoke weed.
Hard stop.
I don't smoke flower like that, and if I do, I'll go to the sink. You know this.
That makes no sense because dabs are just as smelly, Jay. So like
No,
you're not.
they're not. They're
White-
not at all.
Yeah, they
they're-
are.
Not if you're fucking inhaling them, right? You better not be. Those terps better be going in me.
Not if you're inhaling, right?
Yeah, I'm not gonna release good weed.
You have the most fucking. I don't even know the word for it.
Yeah, because you don't know what to say. You're just trying to think of it. Go ahead, I'll wait.
It's tough.
Do what you gotta do. Say retard. I'm here.
I know you're here. I don't think that would stop any of us from saying retard.
John wouldn't say it.
Huh?
I don't think he sees me as such.
No, I
He
don't.
just
think
couldn't
that.
think of a
I
good
just-
word there.
You're
I wanted to see what he
you're
would
more
say.
stubborn than stupid.
I don't see you as a retard. I just see you as a guy that acts retarded.
I think that's I think that there are things about all of us that are retarded from birth.
Okay.
But that's what makes us
You're
all
not really
different.
helping your cause here.
That's what makes us all different. There's just a lot more different with me than with you.
Maybe what you're trying to say is it's a spectrum.
Yes.
There's a lot of different terms that need to be thrown out, and a new book needs
The
to
way
be
you
fucking
like,
made.
I don't know what it is, man. It's just like you just think like you've already lived this life, and you're looking.
I know I have.
That's what I mean.
Howie,
Like you can't be out here saying shit like that, dude.
I know that I've lived
You
this
just
life
can't.
already.
Like you look like the biggest tool in the world,
And that's another
and
problem.
I don't
Like,
care if you are a tool. It's
You
just
know how I almost don't have a problem explaining like every situation that everybody's trying to explain before they explain it? I do feel like I put myself in position
I
throughout
wouldn't
life.
say you excel at much anything when it comes to conversation.
I didn't say excel. I said like I put myself. I try to tell the story before the person tells the story they're gonna tell.
Got it.
A lot,
Oh yeah.
Got it.
like as if I've done it. And most of the times, I feel like I have done it.
I bet you're the only guy who's never had deja vu.
Every day is deja vu.
That I am almost begging for deja vu, but you
Oh,
don't
dude,
catch it.
like that's like when I get a blood rush, I always say you like embrace the blood rush and walk through it, and then you
blood
become
rush,
a
like when you
super
run,
dude.
like when you go down a flight of stairs. Or...
No, like you ever have like stand up too quick,
That's a head rush.
like the blood rushes to your head, and like your vision goes blurry and you black
and
out.
what happens after that?
Nothing.
Whenever you get one, what?
But what I do is like I don't like just stand there and wait for it to go away. I just keep going, and dude, it makes you into a superhero.
That's how I feel about weed. Beat the high, don't be in the couch. Once you beat in the couch, that shit turbo fucking flies. Like you can fly after that.
I wonder where you got that fucking philosophy from.
You learn about it. You keep smoking. You don't stop. You take next step, and then you take the next step, and then you take the next step, and then you don't know where you are, but you're still high.
Would you actually go to school and get a doctorate?
No, because he doesn't believe in the actual
Or
struggle.
or would you use some bullshit excuse to get yourself out?
I would say I've been out of high school long enough to have gotten my doctorate by now. So yes.
So yes, what?
Are you just saying the amount of years in between when you've been
as
in
long as you use those years as much as with as much purpose as a doctor would have in their life, I think you can call yourself a doctor.
No, because the difference between you and a doctor is
beer
smart.
hitting a new low.
Are you drinking like Pepto Bismol?
I have never had that in my life. What is that? Isn't it just like nitrate or sulfate or?
No, it's what's it called? What's it called? Fuck,
Okay.
It's milk of potassium.
Potassium bicarbonate.
No, it's milk of. It's like the milk of
magnesia.
Magnesium. That's it. Milk of magnesium.
Okay, and it makes you poop.
It does not make you poop. It
Okay.
settles your acid reflux, or
all right, so it blows stuff up in your belly, so it doesn't.
Or it's upset stomach, indigestion,
diarrhea.
Fuck off.
Pepto Bismol.
Jesus, Mary, we brought the song in and everything. No free ads.
We're trying to get some money so we can pay for you to go to school.
We are going to be taking calls in a second here.
Here all night till midnight. Thank you for joining Meeting of the Minds, the longest hour in broadcast history. I am the one and the only. This is Killer Kowalski speaking over me. Don from Scranton. Here's the best producer in the business. I want everyone to know I attempted to call the
Calling Colin Studios host
show today, and the problem is the line kept being busy. The line kept being busy. The line kept being busy. I did not get on.
Thank you for calling Colin Studios host and call.
What's up, Killer? What were you saying?
Nothing.
Enter your 6-digit PIN number.
That was me right there.
Enter your 6-digit
Welcome, host. You have not started a show session in Calin Studio and cannot. Welcome, host. You are now in the host room and can manage your callers from the Calin Studio web interface.
Okay, we're taking calls. I'll put the number up on the screen. You guys talk for a second. I have to do something.
617-777-9799. We're talking Patriots.
So are you still in the DoorDash game, or did you retire after you got bitch slapped?
Get bitch slapped? I got what?
You got fucking run out of the fucking chicken wing store.
No, I'm good. I'll be I was there this afternoon. I'll be back there tomorrow. We're all good. Boston's just with the mask right now. Ideally, I'm waiting for that to come off, and she's been talking about that all day today. The mayor. So I thought that would happen today, because she's got the unions like making her look dumb and on the news. And she, the mayor's on the fucking national Good Morning America this morning, talking about the bus routes and how she's trying to make buses free in Boston with grant money.
Oh.
So all the poor people can now make it to work. So no excuses.
So
because they got a ride now.
What does that mean for you?
I live in Lynn. I don't really have any thing to do with Boston. Like you said yesterday with Canada and the truckers, I'm talking about a fight that's not mine. But I don't know if you saw today.
But I thought that was your thing because you're always on Mary Wu's case about masks, but she's not.
No,
your mayor, right?
I'm in Boston every day, man. And if she's like, she was, you see the post I put in the group about how she was at like the Van Gogh exhibition.
No, I didn't see it, but yeah, usually.
Besides that, she went to a Vincent Van Gogh exhibition. Well, I'm
Oh,
sure it would be
That's
swarmed
pretty
in
dope.
Boston.
Who did that? I'm sorry.
It was at the
Mayor
Museum
Wu.
of Science or something like that. But the mayor of Boston went the other day,
His-
which I don't feel like
his
she'd be able to
nemesis.
go if she didn't have a mandate on. If she had the mandate, if there were no mandates, I think that place would be packed. It's fucking no people.
You
at
guys
all.
still have the mandate? I thought you got rid of it, or is it like the 20th or
It's
something?
in the city of Boston. Still,
Bro,
2 taxes to stay inside.
real quick suggestion for a cool listen is the dog walk today. Very good.
Oh,
Very.
Jay,
I don't give a fuck.
yeah.
I'm not asking you. I'm telling you, the people listening.
What was it
The
about
dog walk today was very good. It was a guy who Eddie had him on before he was running for mayor in Chicago, but now he was just there as an alderman talking about like the fucking decrepacy of a city of Chicago. And like all the flaws that they had and the wrong steps they took. It's like, it's a great look into how American government is fucking failing cities right now, dude. Like,
Oh, don't worry, Canadians.
It
are
is.
not too hot.
it is awesome. Yeah. Like, and they didn't even just sit there and just trash Lightfoot the whole time. Like, he was breaking down, like, because that happened in the schools, this happened, this is causing the black families to move out because of this, and this, and like the Latino families are coming in and filling those spots, but this, and this is caused because of that. Like, it was like a very, and like, I will say this just because it's 2022, like, they didn't cross like that racism line at all where like, he's getting good at those like very informative shows.
Well, it was Chief on it with him too.
No, so this was Carl and him interviewing him, and you could
Oh,
tell
really?
Carl was like giving him the biz, like he was giving them the hard questions, like, yeah, because like this guy came into power at a certain year. He's like, well, like a lot of people like, and this guy called it like a golden age when they were there, and he was like, well, isn't that when like this trucker corruption and all this stuff happened? He's like, and then like, he made him walk this dude back. Like, it was good. I'm not even fully through it yet because Eddie comes on right at the beginning and is like, listen, this is a localized fucking episode, but like it's a great episode, but if it's not what you're looking for, like blah blah blah, and like he gave you like a little precursor warning for it, and you could just tell that like he did that because of like the state of affairs right now, but there was no reason. Like, they didn't like cross any line. It was a completely unbiased opinion, like from a guy who was like actively in politics, which is so rare to see right now. But that just shows like how on a local level, like your party actually means nothing.
I think it's interesting because it's not exactly the same thing, but like when the Blackhawks were catching, like before, like of course the rape and stuff. But when the Blackhawks are catching a lot of heat, like fucking Stan Bowman like actually went on there. Like they get some weird guests and stuff that like don't really.
Oh, Chicago's the only authentic Barstool faction left. Like Big Cat can't be that way anymore because he's just a rich dad. Like PFT can't be that way anymore because he literally just took his sunglasses off. But like Barstool Chicago is still authentic. Like those guys haven't changed at all. Like not even like got married or like some bullshit. Like those guys are just still the same. And like, which is funny because like they're like older. Like they're older dudes.
Yeah, Carl could almost be like 40. Jay, did you check your DMs? Labrat has asked you to check your DMs.
Oh, me or him?
No, Jay.
Oh, okay.
But he hasn't acknowledged that he has.
Well, I don't know what this Jay versus Labrat fight is about, but I hate to see it. I would hate if that war
We
were
would
to
never
break out.
fight. I don't know what you're trying to start. There's never gonna be fight there.
Yeah, I understand, Jay. You're just trying to
start. Why are you
What
doing
are you
that?
trying to stop?
It sounds like you're trying to gatekeep.
Don't pretend fight with VD. I'm not in the mood to pretend fight with
Now
anyone.
it's out here just like doxing him and shit.
You're making
Oh,
up
so
something
what you're saying is
stupid.
BD's feelings aren't valid?
No, John's acting like we're fighting.
Fuck do you think you are, dude?
The guy that's not fighting with VD.
Pathetic.
Sure.
I love that drop. Wait, I want to play that.
I don't like that you dox
I've
Labrat.
known you since you were a baby.
you don't like that VD's lab rat. I think that should.
I've known you since you were a baby. You pathetic freak.
It does make me laugh every time too.
Yo, how he like just bops up when he says freak is one of the funniest things, and like the fisheye on that camera is just so vicious. It's so bad. Jay's ignoring me on purpose. I know it's just getting worse and worse with this guy. KK, I would say maybe that's what sent you down this spot. I mean, today you're having a pretty good show, but like
The only reason I think VD.
Oh
wants to
no,
say
Scott
anything-
Darling. Scott
VD wants to
Darling
say
popped
something
up.
because they were tagging him in the 420 show, and then it's just like, oh my god, alright, you guys got another.
What they not allowed you? Are you? Do you think they should not have him on or what?
let's remember we are taking calls. That is the number 844-4170-69 269s. That means yeah. You ever hear the 96er?
Niner.
Yeah, it's just the upside down. Yeah, the
I
old
get it.
96er. That's it. You're right.
Yeah, it was Scott Darling.
Shout out, hit the post. Great guy.
Yeah, Jay tried
just
to run
quick,
him off. Too.
What'd you say?
Quick,
Tried to run hit the post off too.
Yeah, he got mad at me last night.
Are you guys going to VC every night?
I don't believe every night, but I mean,
Wow.
enough nights where we're sick of each other already.
Maybe I might have to check on the VC shenanigans.
I don't know what you've been doing. Like, yeah, you should at least be moderating what we're talking about because, like, I kind of like get a little bit stuck on the Egyptian stuff lately, and he's all in on that, so it doesn't end up well because his Egyptian, like John, and you guys all think this stuff's like.
well, first of all, you're going to have
real.
to start approaching me with more of an open mind because that's not how I think the way you think.
I think that, like, no,
Yeah.
I think people
Stop
think.
telling people how they think.
I think that people can't fathom.
Okay, so
that
see,
people
like
are
when
that
you
old.
start sentences with "I think," that's good.
I believe
When you start sentences with telling people how they think, that deserves.
No,
a-
I just think that's the narrative of the world. Is all I'm going with.
Oh,
I
so you're
guess.
just
I
gonna
shouldn't
say
it's
the
just
way the
you.
whole
I
world.
think the narrative of the world makes it impossible for people to be around 100,000 years ago.
Well, of course. I mean, literally,
But
of
it's
course.
not true because
We have a
that's only
religion
how
that's out
old
here telling everybody the world's only 2,000 years old.
I'll be right back.
the
Okay.
orthodox way of thinking. Yes,
That's not how you would phrase that.
that's pretty much what it is. It's only from when that time of.
You don't even know what
World-
orthodox means.
It's when the church got taken over
Nope.
by the Greeks.
Nope.
What is it?
That's the Great Schism.
What's a schism?
What's an Orthodox? What's Orthodox?
Something Greek.
Nope. Because you could be an Orthodox Jew.
I don't know what. Explain it, genius.
No.
I think that it's
People
not
are
important.
going to be using it in your fucking conversation. I'm not going to explain it because you don't listen to people.
I think that Orthodox has to do with Jesus.
It doesn't. It could, but it's a word. I mean, that's like saying the word "the" has something to do with Jesus. It sort of does.
Because it starts with a T.
Power rank Jay's worst traits. Oh, okay. Obviously, number one is stubbornness. It's not stupidity, but that's a close second. So we're gonna already be at number 3. Probably his hair 4,
BD Link.
his size 5.
Is that what he was saying?
Oh,
Yeah, what the-
5 is his big heart because it's why I love him.
gets in the way.
Gets in the way of him being such a dick.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
You got me nervous. What
There's
the fuck?
that-
What are we
there's
doing here?
that
What is
piece.
this? I thought we were on a good path.
We were. You were all. I was almost getting angry with you.
Forget the VC thing, Killer. You can do whatever.
Well,
you
no,
want.
Killer's not here, so it's me and you, buddy. You do seem nervous. Am I in your head?
No,
I
I
can't
don't know
tell.
what to think about. I think I'm high.
What are you talking about? You don't smoke weed in your house.
I don't. I vaporize it.
The girl in my office was saying that she took 2 CBD gummies last night and she was blitzed, and I was just like,
They could. Well, I mean,
yeah, that's how it worked. Like,
It
I don't
could
know
be,
why
John.
people people. Yeah. Oh no, I know. I understand that. Yo, this girl is like that kind of a person. Like if she were to like accidentally
Yeah,
have
she wouldn't lie.
weed go into her system, she would be sitting there being like, I'm stoned. Like one of those. Yeah.
I mean, I just think it's all about the purity. And your boy's cooking, so like it's
Who's
going
cooking?
through your bloodstream and stuff. Like it's going in your belly.
Who's cooking?
I'm saying when people cook with it,
Oh,
it's going into your gut, like it's going into your
See,
stomach.
that's why I don't. That's
You
why I
have
don't
to
indulge.
digest it. Like
That's why I don't indulge. Like that's like people who are like, I can't take this vaccine. I don't even know what it is. They haven't tested this shit, and then they go out there and smoke a fucking dab from the dispensary from the government. Like fucking idiots.
Yeah, there's
I've
some
done
shitty
so much
ones.
coke at a strip club.
That's what I mean, dude. Like I have done so much off of things that I don't
Don't
trust,
you
let
think
alone
there's
the stuff I'm
something to
doing.
that? Like they want you to buy again, don't they? They're not gonna give you shitty product in 2022. They want you to come back.
What? Well, dude, like I mean, I like me and my boy like I'm half owner of his company. Like I'm in the business, but
But
so
killer,
like
like, don't you always go to the same guy?
For what?
For
When I buy like
Yeah.
cocaine, yeah, I always go to the same guy, but I
so
don't
like you know that he's not gonna try to kill you.
oh no, that's the only reason in 2022 you can do it. Like
yeah, you
if
can
you
trust
have
people because
trust,
they want
like,
the
I would
they want
never
the bounce
do it
back.
off of some random dudes. Like shit, never. Never.
With weed, I don't know. Who's gonna fent my weed?
That's what I
Really?
mean, like everybody's just trusting like the fact that it's coming from a dispensary. It's like, all right, but you can't sit here then and say like I don't trust the government because like guess
No, bro. That's pretty. There's some pretty.
that's the
bad
most
weed out there.
hypocritical shit in the fucking world, dude. You either do or you don't. Like figure it out. Like
I went to the.
say it's
pet-
like good for me but not for thee, like or whatever. Like it's just bullshit. Like
I
the way
felt
you look
bad.
at
Like
that stuff.
when I went to Rhode Island to meet up with Buddy. Like I went to the best dispensary that they have in the state.
How was the crib at Buddy's house? Did you test it?
Yeah, a nice little crib. I
Proud
wouldn't
myself for putting that vaccine and dab.
in the thing. Yeah, that was a good
Oh,
one.
that's gonna be a tweet. That's gonna be a tweet, and there's gonna be a lot of people that look at themselves in the mirror after that.
I would just say suburbia, Buddy.
People will be red.
Is all you
say,
gotta do.
Ooh, well, this is a good one. Power rank Jay's worst traits.
We did. Number one is his stubbornness. Number two is his stupidity. Number three is his hair. Number four is his size, and number five is his heart.
You know what? I think our lists would match.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
His stubbornness gets in the way of his stupidity. His hair is disgusting. His size offends me, and his heart is what keeps me coming back. Probably should move to the one spot.
I really like that. I think that's good.
Yo, and I swear to God, I freestyled that. I
That
freestyled.
was really good.
Never thought of it before. He's just my friend.
What do I gotta do to get you?
Like ranking people and like saying like I like this person more than that person though. If you ever have questions like that, I love. Vaca was doing that one night where he's like, "Who's better?" Like this person. I would love doing that. I hope I hurt people's feelings by that. Like, sorry, like I have opinions. Like
That is what's funny. Sometimes, like,
this is my opinion.
This is my favorite thing.
Or you're not better than that person in my mind. I'm a fucking idiot.
yeah, no, that's the funny part. Because actually, I was talking about as example my buddies right now because they're all fucking freaking out because of like that hacking of that fucking thing about the truckers getting money. And, like supposedly people are getting like fired and stuff because because their businesses are seeing that they donated to it.
Yeah.
And it's like that's fucking retarded. Like you can that can change maybe your opinion on a person, but to fucking fire somebody from their job because they donated fucking $20.
That's where like it's getting to where I will start caring about politics at that point in time.
Yeah, no, and that's the thing. Because really, I
I'm
don't
ready to shoot a fucking musket at you guys again. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if we have to do
like,
it, we'll do it.
Like I said, I'm a middle-aged white guy with no kids. I really don't have any worries, so that's why I don't really care.
You're not really middle aged though.
32.
You're a kid. Yeah, that's a kid.
Yeah.
Middle age is like 50 to 40.
Like
to
Jay's
50.
age.
Yeah, like closer to Jay's age, but further away. Maybe.
What is that supposed to mean?
I don't know.
Mike's
Jay, I don't know.
44.
Yeah, that puts you around Tico, Texas's age.
Here he is.
A. Yeah, no, BD, our guy Willie.
I hate you so much, Jay.
Yes.
I hate you so much.
Oh, that's funny.
You don't have
so
to.
happy.
Yo,
You don't
so
have to hate me.
I swear to God, I've never pondered Jay's anything in my head, dude. I think that's what keeps me like able to handle Jay. Like I don't have much in my head going
I
on.
think he's just seeing him on display in VC.
Oh, number 6. I hate when he talks and he eats.
Oh, okay. No, number 7. I hate when he talks and he eats about VC, and then number 8 is VC.
Yeah. Oh, number 9, talking about.
That's a handsome dog, VD. Like that is a handsome pup. Look at that gray.
Mm-hmm.
Very handsome. Look
He's
at
passed out.
yeah. That's his blankie or what?
Oh yeah,
Is it he or a she?
it's a he.
It's a he. Yeah. That's
yourself.
fucking nice. I was gonna ask Warden about like if he would do us the honor and make a bracket video, and I literally sat there for 20 minutes today and I couldn't word it, so I just didn't do it. But
Hey,
I
Warden,
just
can you make a bracket video, please, and thank you.
yeah, but like it was me like trying to say like, hey, I know I never ask you to do something, and then I was like, but now I have to ask him for something, so I can't word it like that. But it was like a fucking. I worked harder at that than I did my whole job today. My whole entire job.
I hope he ruins you.
Good, me too. That's his
So,
job.
so Jay, are you upset with VD because he's gonna go on the 420 show?
Oh, what a great fucking guess.
I was just upset that he
You
was-
absolutely were. You were trying to sabotage it as soon as that tweet came out.
I don't know why.
Yo, know what I like about the 420 show? Chris just goes and search people who said it's 420 somewhere on Twitter and just like likes and responds to them and stuff.
That is actually funny.
I low key like, yo, if you're gonna have a show account, that's actually funny to do with the show account. Like, that's actually a pretty cool move.
I caught that today.
Yeah, Warden is right. His nutrition advice might be number 10.
Close it out with nutrition advice / being a doctor
Yeah.
/ not being a doctor. BD, how's sunny California?
It's good. Pretty chill. Pretty chill.
So am I to take it, since the shows were boring in your opinion this week, that we will get no Minnehaven?
Yeah, I can't think of anything to even say. Like I had a couple notes, but like I like Shattuck, but other than that, they're just kind of time passers. No, there's no like plots or storylines. So I don't know.
Yo, no, it's a good move.
This storyline.
No, it's a good move. You just like when you don't think a show's worth it that week, you just bop on some other shows. Like just make your round, you know, like
20 somewhere.
that's like, yo, that's
Yeah.
actually smart as fuck. And then like it makes
Yeah.
it so your show doesn't get boring or like people can get sick of it. Like I will say you're an innovator in those grounds because like you get sick of shows fast if you're on a show.
Oh yeah, I'm already sick.
So like you're always trying to actively make it like mix it up and like like I will say that
Yeah.
about you. Like
I like episode 1, and then it's all downhill.
yeah,
from there.
dude, that's all
Every
that's
time.
for a special, really. It's like
Yeah, I just need to start calling it specials.
yeah, you're a doc guy.
Yeah.
That was
Is there,
another thing.
is there
You
any
had- yeah.
possibility that you and Ziggy could reunite for a single episode?
I think that's
No,
a
he won't go on camera or do any shows with anyone since what happened?
when I went to Saco, I went to grab after the Red fucking pummeled me in basketball. We went to grab food, and Ziggy went with me, and it looked like Ziggy thought I was holding a knife the whole time. Like, you could tell Ziggy was not safe, and like this is the 3rd or 4th time I've hung out with Ziggy. Like,
Yeah, he's
Like,
he's
stop
scared.
looking so paranoid next to me, and it's like, dude, that's my face.
He's really afraid of getting doxxed, like petrified of it.
Yo, straight from the horse's mouth of Montante. I'm trying to be on in 15 / is VD going to be on every episode now?
Not better than having him on.
Is Montante like, is he allowed to apologize yet?
No.
I'll tell you what, I haven't been asked to do an episode as of recently. He seems to be doing it himself,
Oh, I
which
thought you were talking about say sorry to me.
No, I was talking about saying sorry to VD.
He hasn't said sorry to me, so he's
Yeah,
not allowed.
What do you do to you, Jay?
well, he's done a lot of mean things to Jay. I will say that, but I don't think he wants
Yeah.
to say sorry.
He should.
Yeah, I think he values
I think he
VD's,
should, too.
friendship.
I think he should too. There's nothing better, more I like though than when those guys try to get tough on us, and I just quickly pull out the fact that they just bully Jay at Taco. Like they just like were just mean bullies to Jay at Taco. Like you can't say I'm a scumbag when you're out here in the waters doing shit like what they did in Taco to Jay. Like it was mean.
That's true.
I don't think that was mean. I thought it was.
I know you
sad.
don't think that was mean because it was like it was sad. It was like sad mean.
All right.
It wasn't
Well-
as bad for you because like I immediately sort of
I did the same thing to
can't
Dale.
feel bad for
I did
you at
the same thing. That's probably why Dale did what
I
he
was
did
just
in
saying,
Madawaska, because I fucking ignored him in
I
Saco
wouldn't feel bad for that at all. I'm
hardcore
fucking
by
laughing.
accident. Like
Where I would be the one getting the headlock.
I hope Dale chokes you out before he goes to the Ukraine.
I will say this though, Dale is my side. Like Dale is not bigger than me at all. I thought Dale was gonna be a lot bigger than me. And he is like he's not a big guy, which actually I said this before, it makes me actually more scared of Dale. Like that seems like an older he seemed like an older, mature dude. And he's actually like a little guy. Not a little guy, but like my size.
I'm Team Crabone all the way.
Were you? I was the one who invited
yeah.
Chris to stay there, and then I didn't even go. So
Then he
I guess
almost died, and I took his place on the wall.
Crab's a good dude. I was like, yeah, dude, you could stay with us, and then just didn't go to Meadow.
Crab has taken my #1 Minifan spot from Poodle Dick, and now he's #2.
Where's
and
Poodle
Crab
Dick
is
been?
#1.
I haven't seen him around in a
I don't know,
while.
man.
How?
I asked him
Time out. How can you ever slander Poodle Dick at all? The
because
guy
Crab
fucking supports
is
you through
better.
thick and thin.
Yeah, you
Because
can't.
he
you
hasn't
can't.
been around. He's
So what?
talking about this 420 show that we're supposed to have. I asked him
It's not
on.
for 20.
I
So
asked
just
him
because
on
somebody's not
this
around to pat
show-
you on the back every day, suddenly they just
You guys should do a
Yeah.
special and call it "It's 420" somewhere.
Yeah.
No.
Like, oh, dude, don't get pissed. It's only one episode. That's a
Well,
good move.
Poodle Dick said 2 weeks ago to me that he's only doing specials, and then today he's acting as if he's gonna go on with VD.
Oh,
disappeared?
so that's what it is. It
Oh,
comes
the
back to
truth
that.
comes out. The truth comes out.
It wasn't
So-
you going on. It was just that Poodle Dick was in the replies.
That's bullshit. I'll read your fucking tweet. That's
Yeah, this,
that's total
comment-
bullshit.
This comment makes me realize, you know, it'd be funny, like a video that was like a Minifan timeline of all the shit that went down, like the fucking Mariah Carey war, and then like Doxapalooza and like that kind of. That would be a funny like
You would
little.
need
video.
the big thing you would
Wouldn't-
need that I don't know if anybody screen recorded was the fucking like meeting. Remember the meeting
The
after
Zoom
Knox?
meeting. I bet if one of us asked them for it, they would give it to us.
I think Grover has it.
Oh, I'm sure Grover has it.
That was fucking hilarious.
Shaddy and the Shirley call. That's really it. Shattuck. I love Shattuck, dude.
Killer. I screamed
love
at the
that guy.
top of my lungs. On
I love
that
Shattuck
call.
because he'll come on this show fucking tomorrow, and like we wouldn't even ask. Like he'll just end. Like one time he just ended up on this show, and him and his wife. It was just, and then just his wife was here. Like I
And
love
got
Shattuck.
yelled at. for smoking
I like
by a
Shotty.
day.
I never. I have a Burn Barrel shirt, but I've never listened to their show once. But that I like. There's a bunch of people I
Oh,
love.
it's not bad. If
You have the little Callahan shirt.
Listen, they're just
Oof.
too.
It's a tough lit. I mean, it's not a podcast you could listen to every day, but like every now and then you could check in on it.
Well, like
Like-
I don't mind. Like I like Shattuck for his takes. Like usually he'll pop in and just bust calling his balls and then dip. Like,
Yeah.
I love that. And his wife's a
Oh yeah,
like
I
Alex
like
Shattuck.
Shattuck.
Shit. And like his laugh today on the show when he was nervous and didn't know what to do. I don't know
They
what it
called
was.
him, or
They called him because he apparently booked. I don't know, whatever that golfer's name. Fred
Contact.
Couples.
Oh,
Yo, it's kind of low key funny that Craig is the Jerry producer. What are your thoughts on that, VD?
I'm happy for Craig. He finally got to quit his fucking job. That's what he wanted to do.
That's what. That's like he still gets to do the blind Mike stuff. Like,
Yeah, but
Did-
I'm worried about
Prince-
Yes.
Oh, that this week's show was so bad. It was so bad. It
I
was
bet-
terrible.
yeah,
but even when it's bad, it's good.
I know. I liked it still because it was bad.
wait,
It's
VG,
one
are
of
you
my
talking
favorite
about-
shows.
Are you
Huh?
talking about VGS?
About what?
Yeah.
VGS? Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
I love
yeah,
it.
yeah.
It's, Mike is one of my favorite characters on any podcast, any
I like
show.
Mike and Matt. I love both.
Which one's
They're
Matt?
both
Is
better than Craig.
Is Matt soft yellow?
No, Mike.
No, that's Mike.
Okay, so I like Mike then. The
Yeah.
fat little fat kid. Like he's the funniest like character
That's
there
Matt.
is. all of this.
That's Matt.
the bigger guy.
Okay. So that's soft yellow is
Matt
not.
more into suicide.
Soft yellow, yeah, soft yellow is not the fat guy.
No,
Oh, yeah,
Soft
I know
Yellow's the guy that tried to be a lawyer 52 times and hasn't made it.
Yeah, not him. I do like him, but the other one is the funniest character in the world.
Mike,
Like,
Yeah.
Mike's like possibility that he's either going to commit suicide or kill
It's so high.
is my
He's-
favorite thing in the world.
He's
The
so
fact that-
miserable.
The fact is, the video with Craig, that one video they did where he just jumps in the pool, that's one of the funniest videos like I've
That
ever
video is
seen.
amazing.
That's like they
Well,
made
he-
the funniest videos ever.
That's the difference between
Yeah,
a guy like Craig and a guy like Montantes. They both wanted to get in the podcast game. Craig, grinded out, doing multiple shows, taught himself how to edit video, built a studio, taught himself how to edit audio. Montante just sends it all to John. Doesn't really take the time
Was
to
at the
invest
same
in his
time,
craft.
Well,
Yeah.
Montante's the guy who overvalues his talent.
Thing I tell anybody is I will sit here and I will teach you on a StreamYard if you want me, because like, yo,
Dude,
that makes me better.
Making a
If
podcast
you could do it even better.
Making a podcast is so easy. It's like if
So
you can unlock an iPhone, you could do it.
Literally, if you can copy and paste a text message, you could do it. Like, there's so many more difficult like life tasks than producing a podcast. It's insane. And like, yo, he's just one of these guys who you're just like, yo, the way you're trying to even do this is the wrong way. So I do understand where he's coming from, that he can't do it, because
What
like he'll be
you're
like,
explaining to do, they can teach a computer to do, but they can't teach a computer how we smell.
Jay, if you learn to produce, I'll let you be my producer.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah, I would.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would. I just
You
said
know,
I
I
would.
already know how to do enough. Like, I already done enough. I've done this show by myself. You already know. I know.
No,
enough.
but
You're just
I've
saying
only
that
ever
right
seen
now
you.
just to
I've
say
only
it.
ever
It's
seen
just-
you do live stuff. I've
come
never
you
seen
didn't-
you edit or upload anything.
they can't do that.
I've done
Jay,
overtime by myself like a zillion times.
That means
Like I
nothing,
said,
dude.
live.
You're sitting
John, you're
It's
not
live.
even
Turn
fucking
off the
boss.
StreamYard.
I'm talking to VD. Thank you.
He
He's
regularly
got sent.
forgets to turn off the StreamYard.
You gotta
I don't
stop.
have that power, you fucking dummy.
Yo, but what we're saying is, at any point in time, I can give you the material you would need to produce a podcast.
I would
Like, say we were to finish the show, I can get you at that point in time the material you would need to
I
put
believe-
this on Apple
believe that.
Podcast.
I believe that.
I'm
why
glad
haven't
you
we?
did that.
Why
I'm
don't
happy
we if it's so simple?
because no one goes and re-listens to our show.
All right, can
Well,
we
we're
do
not
something
really
right now? Can we take an
realistic.
oath?
That's my left hand.
You have to
Uh,
say the oath before I take it. I'm not just
Yeah,
blindly
I'm
taking
saying it
an
right
oath.
now. It's already written.
You know what? I'll do
If
it.
my hand goes down, then that means I'm out.
All right. I hereby president, co-president of Meeting in the Minds,
You're not a
the
co-president.
longest hour in broadcast history, will never be a podcast. Thank you.
Thank you. That's actually, it wasn't bad, but I didn't agree with the president part. You are not anything with
I
that
said
word
co. We're
You're
all
not co.
presidents.
or that.
We're all presidents.
Until like the day I ask you for your email address again, and you actually give it to
I
me,
don't
then you.
want to do. I don't like. This is what I said to hit the post maybe a month, 2 weeks ago. I enjoy not having the link because then I can always.
Well, it's like
Oh,
it's
Jay,
like everything. Like this show is
And
over.
John's pretending that he's
day you
offered it
get
to
the
me.
link.
He's never legitimately offered me the link.
Jay,
I mean, there's been people
Jay,
here
I
I've
have
heard
a
it.
proposition. I have a proposition.
Please, Visionless One, enlighten us.
What if I
Excuse me.
start my own network? I give you access to the StreamYard 24/7. Will you leave this network and bring Good versus Evil to my new network?
Ooh, I love this.
It's an exclusive. It's only exclusive offer. It's one or the
You'd be
other.
the first signing.
Instead
You'd
of
be the first signing.
instead of just using my own network.
Well, you don't have a network because you
Yeah,
can't
I
fund
do.
it.
You obviously don't watch the show.
The whole point
You
of a
don't watch my
network is
show.
that you can't
usually- I get
fund
that
you
you watch
don't
the
know
network,
it.
right?
You guys
I
don't know
don't
this,
think
but
you've ever
behind the
tuned
scenes,
in to,
Jay
like-
posts our show to his Facebook.
Oh, I know that. Yeah, I know that.
Oh, I know that.
So
Jay,
Vidi,
if
I
you
guess
have
the
your
real-
own network, why do you need John's StreamYard?
I
I was
don't.
gonna say,
This
the
is
real
our
question
show
is,
now.
what would you
John's
pay
trying
Because
to-
it's because exactly what VD is saying. That's
John's
where
snaked his way into
that's
the
where it
show.
is.
This was BAI
No,
show.
Jay, I'm sitting here a lot like I'm letting this occur. I think you should definitely fucking take this because it would cause buzz.
I don't
But
want
I think you would
buzz.
also be a rat, and that's what people are gonna
I
say.
like no buzz. The less buzz, the better.
That's a
No
clip.
buzz.
Jason.
All right, so Jay doesn't want to come to my network.
I
No, this
would
is
like to
talking about
come
me,
to a
VD.
network.
All
that
I
would
did
Message
was-
received, Jay. Message
All-
received.
all I
Jay.
did was
Fuck the
ask for
network.
his
I
email.
have my own fucking
Jay, why
stream,
don't you try
BD.
to sell him the
EA
Mayhem
paid
Network?
for it.
I
You
will
know
say this though. Hey,
You're
thanks for the
pretending
loyalty,
like I
Jay.
need
That
you.
gets
I
you
don't
nothing
need
here,
you.
but
You don't even have a network.
Acting like I need you. I gave you an offer to be
Yeah.
my
Dave gave me
producer.
a fucking $200 last year, and I've been using it whenever John fucks me. So would you forget about that?
So if Vidi gave you $210, you're out.
No, he just.
or
has
are
to
you
pay for
saying
it.
that his
Pay for
offer
your
has to
StreamYard.
allow you to have this burner, which you would just have to have a burner everything account attached to your name?
He could pay for another year of StreamYard. Put his. email
Yo, he's
on
at
it.
PD. Also, he's asking for the annual deal too. He doesn't want that
Yeah,
month.
these
to
are
month.
not month to month.
I'll take
Work
3
with
months.
Jay. We
I'll
would
take
be going
3
month to
months.
month.
I'll take
We would
3
be going
months.
month to month.
This is a lease at best.
I need
Yeah.
3 months. I need 3 months of work. Of
You know what? You know what? You know what? I'm willing to say this is okay. I think
You know what, Vidi? I'm willing to pay for 3 months if he leaves.
I'm
He
not
already-
leaving. I'm just gonna use mine when Good versus Evil starts.
He already just spit in my face and said, "Fuck your network. I don't need you."
If
You
he
don't
needs
to
have
in
a network.
In the
It's
next,
fake.
and then in the next breath,
You
he
just
goes,
made
"I
it
could
up
use, I
10
could
minutes
use
ago.
$200. You know, I could use $200."
All right, I'll put it on record right now. Tell Kirk Minahan that you have a network coming out.
okay. That's a ooh. Look at this. That's my guy. Good juice.
I wanna. Is this real? Is Minahan
Juice.
on your
That's
network?
I'll tell you what, VD. That's fair.
Is
Not
Minahan
only am I
on-
starting a network, Jay, but you are lifetime banned from it for saying spitting in my face.
Oh,
I
actually
give
hope
you
that-
an entry angel investor opportunity to be the premier debut talent, and
Cornerstone.
you said fuck your network. I don't need
give
you.
me no time. You don't give me an offer. You
Oh,
don't
you
give
are
me
so
insurance. You
screwed.
don't give me no benefits. You don't give me no fucking headphones. I don't. John
I
got
said-
headphones for
I
me
said
to talk to.
24/7
I haven't
full
gotten
access
anything.
to StreamYard.
I got you headphones.
No, Medium Poppy got your headphones.
No, he said he was going to buy me headphones. He never did, by the way. We should make a
Oh,
big
no.
shtick about that.
I kept that $200.
Yeah, dude, where the fuck are my headphones?
bad.
Don't make me do
Sorry,
this, dude. Don't make me do this. I am shocked.
What? That he's not
Who
around.
is Jay's number one enemy?
I would say himself, but oh wow, that was a jinx. Maybe Poppy or Zach, Stone Minifan. He hates him, but I don't think
I
he hates
might-
him.
Maybe just Grover. Do you hate Grover? You guys hate each other?
No, Grover just like it
No,
is
we
his.
had a heart to heart the other day.
Jay is Grover's
Mm.
like fucking punching bag. I think.
I just want to sign whoever your biggest enemy is to my network.
Cheddar.
As the new
That
person.
will hurt more than anything.
More than my mom, man. My poor
Cheddar will hurt him
mother.
so deep.
My mother
Don't
has so
go for
many
his enemies, go
returns.
for his friends.
My mom's favorite day was the 26th because she got to go back to the mall.
Which mom?
Oh, actually, I'm gonna sign Elvis.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I'd-
bring the Elvis show.
Way to be for the ratio.
that was the racist part. We got
And
that.
I'm banning all Colombians from the network permanently as well.
Never mind. There's the racist part.
Yeah.
I like
Oh,
how
yeah.
you see us all as one race.
You are. That's what race
Who,
is.
me?
Yeah, it's interesting.
I know.
how
I
have
see
to
you as
divide
I
us
see you
with
as a
Mr.
Colombian. I see John as an Italian, and I see
If we're
Killer as a
enemies
Canadian.
himself, me, BA, and Jay all answer the same thing.
Did you hear what I talked the other day about like the
I don't listen to the show, Jay. I don't-
Well,
you don't
yeah,
listen
we
to
know
my
that. We know you don't
show.
listen to the show.
But I forgot you made a big deal about that.
Do you know how there's like pre-Columbian people, Neanderthal people, this
CDN
people,
sounds good.
that people? I think
BDN
BDN
those.
does sound good.
Might
I
have to
think
get,
those
BDN
a logo.
sounds
are.
really
Might have to
good.
get a logo on that very soon.
Yeah.
Very soon.
Yeah.
I'll call him right now. Let's see if I'll even join.
Don't speak with my talent.
I was already trying to undercut you.
Yeah.
He hasn't even said yes.
Just so you know, and this has been established for almost a year now. He has nothing to do with our organization. So
I'm gonna
I
pay
I don't think
Elvis
he's
like
realized that yet.
I'm gonna pay
Actually-
Elvis like $800
I'm a
bucks a
fucking
month,
free
and I'm gonna
agent,
say
and
he
treating
can't
me as
spend
if
the
he's
money on anything that
taking me
benefits
away.
Jay.
Why
No,
do you think
I
he's
know
taking me
Elvis is
away
such
as
a
if
good
I'm
guy
not a
that's gonna
mercenary
hurt him.
here?
but at a certain point, the money is just going to overweigh that feeling.
He's gonna be like,
What
"Sorry,
money?
Jay."
No, I'll tell you what, that number is $800. That is a good number because that would make me
$800 involved with
ruin
this?
anyone's relationship.
Nobody's gonna give me $800.
That's for sure.
You didn't offer anything. You just said come to my network and good luck.
I didn't
Well, but-
offer you anything. I'm not gonna repeat myself because you're just playing dumb. I offered you a full 24/7 access to StreamYard. I asked you to be the debut talent on my network, and I said you could be my producer.
You want me to leave John and Killer?
That was the whole point.
You could've
I mean,
leave my
this
guy.
offer is not on the table anymore, so you're stuck with them.
All right,
so you
good.
should say that.
Let's pretend. Let's just say it never happened.
Did.
It happened.
I don't remember it.
Let's just say I try to make a fake fight out of tonight. I think you made a real one.
What?
He's nervous. You can tell.
What happened? Whoa, where am I?
What happened?
Whoa. Who's this? What's your name?
Oh boy, you're
Are we
fucked.
in a safe space here? Are we in a
Oh,
safe
of course.
space?
Always, I think, unless like Warden thinks it's funny. I think that's the rules of the Miniverse.
I really like Jeff Lowe. He's a good guy, but
I don't care. His
There's-
dad died. Me neither.
there's been enough tweets now to the point where I'm glad, like, I'm over his dad. I mean, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. There's nothing worse than like sympathy. Like it makes me so angry. I really hate
It
it.
was great for like a weekend, but now it's just like, Jesus.
Like don't, and
dude.
I will be the one
I
begging
don't-
for it at all times. But like, when I have to give it, I am so fucking spoiled about it. I'm like, ugh, pissed.
It is
Can I get a
unbelievable.
Yo, and like I listen to LTB, so like it's funny because like Kenjack does not treat it that way. He's just like, yep, we all know Jeff Lowe's not here. He's going through something, and then like he's just back to normal Kenjack, and it's just like that's how I would approach it.
Is his
Like
dad
I'm
dying?
not gonna sit here and be like, we all feel for Jeff G. Lowe. Make sure you reach out and tweet 1,000 fucking times about it.
Is that what it is? Is dad dying?
I think so, or like I don't know.
No,
something's
he's
going-
he's
He
been dead for like a couple weeks now, but he just keeps posting about it
Okay.
Yo, and
a
also
lot.
I don't know if anyone else listens to LCD, but I hate that Castellani kid. I fucking hate him. I don't know why. I just fucking hate him.
I don't think you should hate anyone.
I think you could hate like people you don't actually know.
You might just hate their face, but maybe you love their
That's exactly what
personality.
I'm saying. Like I don't like what I know of them. This is
Maybe-
my opinion.
just
Don't
try
tell
to
me what you
channel,
hate.
channel that into some passion.
Don't tell me to channel anything either.
I think it would be wise to not hate on like a random person. It's
Wow.
probably
Kettle
beautiful.
hot. What else you got, Jay? Because VD is pissed at you, so
Are you really? I don't think.
I think it's gonna ruin you. I do respect the like loyalty and all that
it's
stuff,
ruining me.
but understand like the war we would have fought over you leaving would have been much smaller because it would have been me running it. Look at who you have now running
See
the
what I
fucking
did
front
there, John?
lines.
See how that like
I don't
just
think- I don't-
happened. How that blossomed out of thin air.
Oh, you could hear a pin drop in there. You could hear- There's so much background noise. Jay, what else is going on in your life? How is Elvis? Where is Elvis?
Elvis.
Oh, cheap shot. Sorry, I'm
mean,
watching hockey.
We have to know where.
Jay is out of the game. BA, I don't know if you're around, but you better get here soon.
I'm not sure what's so funny. What's so funny?
I might hit the background music right now.
There's not even anything funny right now.
This is
If you
fun.
didn't hear the first time, it's overtime.
I just want to.
I'm just myself putting ones in the comments just to make it fucking.
It's also Michael Jordan's birthday today. So shout out to his Ernest for, I don't know, making people care about basketball again. I guess it was a rough time. If he didn't hang
You
on,
have is that a headband around your mic, or is that part of the mic?
no, it's a headband, a wristband.
Is that an AI
It's-
headband?
Remember, it's Jordan.
Oh, everyone loves hearing that, dude. Please do more of that. What is that, phase? Oh, it's Jordan. I thought you had a phase fucking headband.
I'm not a gamer. But John, like, I'm all stuck on this book, dude. I'm stuck on the rocks being telepathically moved and stuff.
I will say this: Assassin's Creed does use rocks for telepathic like portals and stuff, so I'll back you on that because I know you need.
Do you know that 2 of the rocks at Stonehenge were there for millions of years, and that's why
care
they
about
used
that.
spot?
I
Well,
really
that's why they spot.
Unless you
Why
can
they-
show me a working teleporter, I don't care about your rock portals. I think you should take that
What
out.
if drugs were teleportation and we just don't use them right?
I would say that's a good chance, being how easy it is to get drugs.
You know those gong like drum things the yogis use and say like dong.
Gongs.
It's
Yeah, I
like
know all
those
about 'em.
bowls. Those bowls that really.
Oh
that
yeah,
ring.
yeah.
Wow, that
Those
was
have something
pretty
to do with telepathy.
what
It's
it's
frequencies.
Like, yeah, frequencies and waves.
Yes.
Okay, I
They-
like that.
And I like the hole in the pyramid. I like a bird dropping like lightning.
Like, oh, yo, you need to know what you need to do, ladies and gentlemen. BA's here. You know what you need to do? You need to play Assassin's Creed because those games are just you would love them.
That
Jay,
or The
you need to go. You need to go to the Grand Canyon and just jump.
Where? Will you climb that wing?
Oh, what a
Become-
way to what a way to
Become one
come
with the
in.
rocks.
Yo,
Will
that
you buy
tray
my
is
wings?
exactly what I need. I just figured out like
Don't dox me.
You know those wings that people have, like like they fly. The
Like
suits,
in,
Buffalo wing.
oh,
Elephant,
I know.
elephant.
Yeah, wingsuits.
yeah.
Bitch, I go high like an elephant.
Really- Get me one of those, and I'll do DMT, and I'll do it.
Jay, why don't you? All the things that you spend so much time reading about, you never actually do them.
I need to make sure I'm doing it for a
Elephant,
reason.
elephant,
And
elephant.
I want to do it like the Egyptians did it, and
Who
now
muted me?
now I know BA, you got to get in. On
Elephant. Have you ever seen that TikTok where the guy's
yeah,
in the he's in the auditorium, he's like elephant, elephant,
Yeah,
elephant,
it's fire.
elephant.
It's fire. Yeah, it's a fire TikTok.
It's
That's
like
an
in
old
a
one.
high school.
Yeah,
It's like in a high school, and it's like, bitch, I go hard like an
yeah,
elephant.
like,
What?
yeah, the whole place.
And everyone's going,
yeah, that's a good ass.
Sorry,
TikTok.
Jay. Sorry,
Damn, we
Jay.
should do a we should do a
No, I
TikTok
forgot.
segment on this show
Good to see you, BA.
The show?
where we play TikToks. Yeah.
Didn't we did that? That was the VD TikTok segment. Remember, you had it. It
I don't
was
wanna say
like
anything smart right
it
now,
was-
but don't you
remember
have
it
a
was-
network where you can do that.
Will, who used to choose them? Will, he always just used to choose the most racist ones. Like
it was
only the
either
ones involving
special
black
needs.
people.
It was either
Yeah.
special needs people or
was like-
black guys.
I expected him to to understand which ones I was sending to him as Will and which ones were funny for the show, but he just
I think
he would never
fits a lot.
prepare, so he would just get the most recent ones.
Why did I just laugh? Was I laughing at Will?
Jay, what's up, man?
I'm high, man.
I'm trying
Planning
to
a
get high
music
on my.
festival.
Oh, wow.
Where?
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool if you guys want to come.
Where is
It's at
it?
a winery. It's at like we're using like somebody who owns a winery, so we're just using their like big lot, and it's like right on the river and shit. It's called Riverview Winery, and it's gonna be fucking dope.
When is it?
Huh? But this like has nothing to do with work. This is just like me and my buddy that are doing this.
When is it? When is it?
I think in like the end of the summer.
Oh, cool. I may be down. Do we get VIP? Can we get GVE on like?
Have a full, we would have to sponsor it, but we're gonna have a whole VIP lounge. But there are like,
oh wow.
I think that would be a killer summer.
Killer! I would love Killer to be there for it. That would be great.
That'd be
We're
awesome.
getting a bunch of like bands that are coming, or fucking like that's what I'm using work for. Like I'm getting actual bands that are coming.
Thanks.
It's in New Jersey though. Is this douchebag gonna show up?
Elephant.
Montante, I'll tell you what, the hair's looking better.
It's not good. No, it's not good.
No, it's not.
Hey, did you get plugs? Did you get hair plugs?
No. It's just it's all about lighting, dude. You give me good lighting, I'll look like I have 6 follicles on my head. You give me faint line, you can't really tell. You just looks like I'm going bald. It's all about the lighting and the angle.
That's funny.
John, I think your link's dead.
What do you mean my link's
Your
dead?
MP3 link is dead.
No, it's not.
Dude, I just tried it. It's for the second time ever, so I don't have too much of like a history on it.
Wait, stop. Are you like when you click download, does it just bring you to like a page?
No, it claims that it can't be like completed at that time.
Oh, like it just won't let you to. I'll
Yeah.
just hold on.
No, sorry.
Well, I don't know. Like I said, it's only the second time I ever tried to do it, so I don't know if it could be user error. It could be user error.
Did Montante apologize to VD when he came in?
If you go through the private text message to VD, it looked like a fucking crazy ex-girlfriend. I've texted him 60 times unanswered.
What did you do to VD, Montante?
Public apology means
That's a whole say hi to anybody when you come on here.
VD knows how I feel. I like VD. I love VD, but I'm not going to act like a crazy ex.
Like he's...
Oh, shut up, Jay, you fucking dirtbag.
Why don't you say hi when you come here?
VD roll split.
If VD wanted me to say hi, I would have said hi, but I'm trying to read VD as best as I can.
I would like to be addressed when you come on my show.
I don't want to address you.
I would like you to address the people.
By the way, it's not your show. It's BA's show.
BA, did you hear what just happened when I offered Jay a spot on my network?
No, I was in the car driving, and I did hear something.
Put our show on when you're driving.
Wait, I'm having technical difficulties.
That makes no sense.
I know what this means. That means Jay's about to go. Oh, I thought you were about to kick
You
Jay
start at 8. BA. Why couldn't you just put us on the phone?
Jay, whatever. Everyone knows I made up Meeting of the Minds. It's Meeting of the Minds, not a Meeting of the Minds.
View.
John. It never would happen without John.
Yeah, that hurt as bad, but it still hurts.
So anyway, back to the.
Okay, wait a sec, guys.
What up?
Let's just listen to this first. Let's listen to this.
Let's do it.
Elephant. That's what stuck in my head. I had to play it.
That's unbelievable. That's an unbelievable clip. That guy's going somewhere.
Is that in Canada?
No, I don't know.
That looks like a middle school. That looks like a middle school like talent show.
Yeah, that's what I think it is. Like
that's so sick. I'm a big fan.
Look at those titties.
I did get a video from TikTok that I want to play. It's fucking hilarious.
Oh, John,
Chris Pratt is a good actor, and I'm sure he'll do a great job playing Mario. I just feel like they should have got a gay actor to play this iconic gay character, you know? If Mario isn't gay, why is his last name Sunshine? Read it and weep. Mario Sunshine.
There's more to the video, but there's more. I don't know if anyone thinks it's funny, but I'll send it to you guys if you do. It's so
Chasing
funny.
Princess Peach. That another one of my rap lines. Luigi's too lazy to save me. You must be Princess Daisy.
Isn't
And
that
then
the
put-
princess?
Then it's put the pussy on the pedestal like Mario, friend zone professional.
I don't like calling it Mario.
And then it said, and then I think it was Peach wanted a guy in a castle, not a paisano known for the
What
crack of his
balls?
asshole.
Do you have a whole
That's
Mario?
the best line right there.
The last one's okay.
No, the last line's good.
That's pretty good.
Last one. Okay, sorry. But yeah, I don't think he's gay.
What if they're related?
Who?
Peach and Mario.
They're not. She's
Well,
Swedish.
so-
He's
Sorry, I had to get one of those in.
Bring Steve back.
Yeah, that's true. Montante, where are you on Dave Cullinane since you have such a fucking blooming relationship with them?
I mean, I think Culliнаne's like a really good guy. I just personally.
I'm starting to think
enjoy-
he's not a really good guy.
Well, no, I've never been close enough to him personally, so like I don't know. Like I have no say in him
Personally?
personally.
What do you guys
I'm just
go to
saying.
dinner?
I'm just saying from like
I
from an enjoyment standpoint. I like
Go to
Steve
Nash,
shows more
Rosie.
because he was obviously. I said this tonight on my show, but none of you guys listen to. But I talked with Blind Mike's daddy,
Damn
where I
straight.
say,
Oh, you talked to BMD? I'll listen to that.
yeah, no. I think that
He's
Steve
still
would be
alive?
good. Like Kirk like is always like when it comes down to Canadian truckers, like Robinson's rules would be like, no, we're gonna talk about this, and if he tried to do a cop out, like who cares? Robinson he would like follow up on it, and it would lead to like a 40-minute conversation where Colin's like, you're right. Who gives a shit? It's like, no, dude, it's a pretty big story. Like we should probably like maybe talk about it a little bit, which would make Kirk like that's what draw me to Kirk. Like he was very neutral, but actually
Yeah,
interesting when it
Cullinane
came to
just
it.
lets him do whatever he wants.
You're right. Good call. Yeah, who gives a fuck? It's like, dude, probably everybody in North America. So
Yeah,
like,
especially
probably
after
talk
this
on it.
Let me be the probably only person on this show tonight.
Actually, an update on the truckers. I got an email from my work today. Masks are going to be optional starting March 1st.
They're getting shit done.
Yeah. And then they're like, vaccine policy. They're like, we are going to be reworking the vaccine policy.
Good, dude. They're getting shit done.
I want to be the only one that's going to apologize though to BD on the show tonight, apparently, and say I miss Steve. Like I'm officially, I think, a Steve guy again.
No,
Well,
Steve was way better.
The Cullinane apologist.
No, Steve, I'm done with Cullinane is dead
He's
to me.
he's completely.
I
like,
ripped the King Cully shirt. Well, ever
he's,
since I
like,
ripped it.
done what we said do not do.
Yeah,
Like,
I'll find the video.
Steve was a better producer and a better on-air talent than Cullinane. Like
Yeah.
it's
there's
clear.
no question.
Like Steve was funny. Like Steve would make you laugh. Like
They-
Cullinane's not making you laugh.
Cullinane's turned into like just like this ratty like car salesman in my mind. Like that's what he is to me. Like just
Oh,
like
come on.
He has
In
no-
the moment. Oh, come on.
There's no
nothing that
backbone.
he's
He has no
done so
backbone.
far
He has no
that has
backbone.
been
I know
acceptable.
that's what people say about me, but like I that's fine if that's
He's
your
like,
thing,
you
but
are John. You're like the Dave Cullinane of Meeting of the Minds.
that's hurtful.
That was
That is
fucking
so hurtful.
Wow. Walk that back, dude. Take it
That was
easy.
hurtful.
Oh my god.
Dude, take a
No,
joke.
it's like you're the Dave Cullinane, John, you piece of shit.
Jay's the intern Justin.
I think I sent VA a gift today of like just two dudes hugging, so he could say that. It's fair.
Yeah.
You know what was under the radar moment? Was kind of funny. Was Disdain when Chris Clemmer mocked me after I did
Yeah.
the show when he said,
Yeah.
you like what is wrong?" It was so pure, like such a pure like moment of hate.
What's your thought
it was-
on getting bodied in the BA chat by Kirk?
Yeah, but I may have inadvertently told Kirk that you played clips through your phone into a mic for Jerry Callahan.
Yeah.
I mean, I was the first. I was not hiding that fact.
I told he was like, "Oh wow, I didn't know it was that bad."
Oh yeah, dude. That's how we really get down here. Yeah, oh yeah.
I said I appreciate it.
Montante's in the B8 chat, so he could have. He just
Oh, was
No,
he?
I don't think I
I thought he left the other day because
I
he
left.
tried.
you missed
That's
Kirk. You
tough.
missed
Dick,
Kirk
Dick,
Minahan
Dick,
talking.
Dick,
Now
Dick
that you look
Grover
back.
drives me nuts. I can't stand that fucking guy.
Now that you look back, it's a terrible move. Like I
Dick,
said,
you gotta just let Dick Trickle do his thing.
Just
No,
let him.
he'll like DM
Yeah.
me like privately. It's just
Oh,
very
what?
annoying. Like,
What's the difference of doing that in a group text message or like sending you an email? Like,
no.
yo, like you go. You know how much it costs to like send somebody 1,000 emails? Just go do fucked up shit back. Like, it costs like $5 to send someone like 1,000 bullshit emails and fuck up their day too. Like,
Listen, I guess, but
if they're gonna email you, you might as well do something back.
But it's clear Steve was a way better. I know Warden's not gonna like. I don't know if Warden will like this.
No, I think Warden's pretty out on Cullinane too.
Even Menners is like all of Steve's biggest haters. I mean, I don't want to take a victory lap, but I was kinda
No,
right.
that's why I said sorry about this because like no one hated Steve and was chanting fucking Cullinane's name more than us, but like fuck, we were wrong.
Oh, that's a great pick.
That's a
Oh,
great pick.
The after.
Is that doctored in some way?
No, when you did that when you're interviewing that guy, I don't know who he was, the liberal
My hair
guy.
did not look like that. I didn't have.
No,
a fucking
you
wig
had
on.
a fucking. You had like a coat.
It's a hanger.
shirt,
Oh,
a hanger, but it
oh my
looked,
god! I was
looking
gonna
like
say,
that.
bro, that is not like,
You have
I'm
the
not
cast.
Cindy Lou Who.
cast cut.
Oh, okay.
Montate cast, the cast.
Okay, that's
What did
fair.
we say
That's
about
fair.
Cass earlier? What was that line? I said BA would love that line.
Which one?
It was about Cass. I think VD said it. Cass.
Yeah, he's right about
Me and
the
VD always
And the
change
com-
up Cass's last name. Cassman, Casanova,
The new
No.
one is all
Cassie.
cast, all cast, no breaks.
all Cass, no break.
Yeah.
Avoid that. Yeah,
Warden, is that all it is though? I
Cass, no break.
almost blocked him today, guys. Like I muted him, but I
You
almost
muted
blocked
Tony
him.
Cat?
No, Cully.
We got a call. Hold on.
Oh, wow.
God.
508, you're up.
Who could this be?
Hi, I'm here to talk to Jay.
Okay, go ahead.
Hey, how are you? Thanks for calling. This is overtime.
Jay, remember me in the mud in a
Yeah.
Ford Ranger?
Yeah. How are you? It's been a long time.
I wanted to fuck Sheldon that night and you cock blocked me, you motherfucker.
Oh shit,
Why
Jay.
don't you go listen to VGS? All right.
It's Yoshi.
Fuck off. No.
No, I think this
VGS
is
is
someone.
only one fan.
I think he's lazy. This guy's lazy.
No, I
Like
think
Q. This
I
guy's
think
lazy
he's
like
the
Q.
number one fan of Meeting in the Minds, but he should go listen to
Fucking
VGS.
asshole. I just wanted to fuck Sheldon, you piece of shit.
I tried to get this room. You were too dumb to look at his Twitter. If we looked at
Jay has
Sheldon's Twitter
is this
that
a
night,
fancy call about the mud story?
Did Jay get him call about the months? I can't believe the calls about the months.
Actually, I don't care though because at least somebody called.
people know the mud story. It's one of the best stories that ever happened.
Nothing worse than doing a show where we take calls and I just could watch money disappear and just no one calls. Like
Oh,
real-
it's like by the minute. It's by the minute you see.
Matante, I want
and
you to
like,
know.
it shows your
Matante,
balance and just clicks down.
The mud story is a better story overall than the Madawaska story. But
I was fucking there, Jay. I know the story.
Oh, the person's still on. Okay.
Oh, is this cameo?
yeah, of course it is.
Oh.
What the fuck?
Sorry, I kind of forgot.
You
he-
had Mrs. Cameo call.
Yeah, maybe-
Cameo. What did
No,
you
he's sitting right
think
next-
of? What did you think of today's episode of Very Good Show?
Don't dox him.
I actually didn't listen yet.
Oh, you got it, Cameo.
Cameo.
It's one of the worst.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait, it's the mud story, though.
Oh, our bad.
I heard
Oh.
BD earlier say that something was the worst show they've ever done, but it was entertaining. Was that in regards to a very good show, or is it blind Mike?
Yeah, very good show.
If this is who you say you are, who knocked on the door to get into Sheldon's room? You or me?
Sheldon was there. You guys have met Sheldon. Wow.
I'll tell the
Don't do
story
this.
in a minute.
Don't do this.
Monte, come on, man. You're
You
better
should
than
know
this.
the
My boyfriend that you fucked. You fucking asshole.
This girl sounds hell, Jay. Cameo. I put you like you could put notes down for calls, and I put the mud girl for you. So don't worry, I won't fuck it up anymore. Even though I'm saying the name right now.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, sweet.
I'm going with Luigi.
All right, peace, buddy.
Oh,
Thanks for-
Pat from Lawrence is in the BA chat.
Oh no way!
Get him on here. I'll get Yoshi on here right now.
Call in, Pat.
Tell
send
Pat
me the link,
from Lawrence
Jay.
we have Loshi.
We should have him call in and we'll set it up. Maybe we'll have him call in and set it up, and we should do it the day before the draft or bracket drop. Get the people going first.
So
I think
Montante,
that's
what
going to be an
happened?
epic show.
I picked Sheldon up at the VFW.
We're not doing this. Nope.
live show.
We're not doing it. Not doing it. I will take you out.
How
Hey,
I
you
ended
can,
up
I'm
at the
actually,
hotel.
I'm to honest to God, I'm actually intrigued about this. So you can
Okay,
honestly,
continue then.
continue.
I will
No,
do
no,
that.
okay, go ahead. Thank you.
I
Continue.
ended up stuck in the mud.
Don't stop.
That all he says.
Oh,
There's nothing else to the song.
That's how you play clips.
what? I feel like Montante right now playing clips into the mic.
That's how professionals get it done, baby.
How you do everything.
Here's the issue with doing it this way. When you have a clip that has bad audio, then you have to think, okay, now I'm taking that bad audio and I'm going to make it worse.
That's how we do it.
That's
That's how I operate.
Yeah, I understand. Like I said, appreciate
Dude,
it.
I got news for you. If you listen to the one Jerry show was on,
I mean, you could have a good clip.
immaculate.
You can have a good clip, but like BA just had, it's a bad audio clip to begin with. Now you're trying to put it through your mic. It's going to be double bad.
The key is mastering the distance to microphone. I have it down to a science. I've been doing it for so long. So like, dude, I swear to God, you listen to my thing, you would think that I'm playing it like a professional. I'm not. Far from it. But you would have no idea from the clips. Where
I'm just happy.
Professional is when you ask me to post it onto your site. I can't do. I can only do Anchor. I got bad news.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
What are you going to do?
Human. I'm human.
At least we didn't hear the mud story again.
Although I do want to hear that. So Jay, you have permission.
It's
to call
like
me, I'll answer.
the longest, most convoluted
I
story.
got a short version down.
No. Call me privately. We'll talk about it. I don't hear about it right now.
Nah, but the funny thing is,
You
this girl
ignored
came
that,
out of
okay.
nowhere. We
I'm
ended
gonna
up
take
going
this
back.
opportunity to just excuse myself for a moment.
Hey, no problem.
Fair.
No
Fair.
problem.
Sheldon was pissed that I got stuck in the mud. I called AAA.
Doing this, eh?
They were taking forever, and I was just trying to go smoke a fucking joint with Sheldon or something, whatever. And the tow trucks took so long. Somebody came out of the woods, and she ended up being like out drinking, mudding because there was like hills and stuff that you.
Be
could,
nice. Her name's Lindsay. She's a listener. Go ahead.
Well, this was all the way out in Western Massachusetts. Kirk was out there because he went to school there.
Yeah. So Boner Jams, real quick. Pause. Boner Jams got another suspension. He's back as Mark Shittles.
Are you serious? Dude,
Yeah.
he's worse
Is he?
than me.
We
He's
need
worse
to
than
get
me.
more. What's the name? I gotta
His
get him in
bio,
the
real
page.
quick. His bio. I hate this app. / locked out of Boner Jams. Working on getting it.
Mark who?
I'll put it in the chat.
I love, dude. Bono Jam's a good fucking guy. In
He's
all
the man, dude, and he's like smart as hell, dude. That dude.
Dude, when he came on, I had to tell him to fucking calm down, dude. You're
I didn't listen to that episode because I keep like Boner Jams as a character in my head.
Economics and stuff. Like, yo, relax. Like, who are you talking to, you idiot?
Yeah,
Like, stop talking.
That Mark Shittles, eh? I better get on that.
Yeah, Mark Shittles.
Montante, you've been pretty soft lately on fucking Twitter. What's going on?
How so?
You just haven't been getting enraged as much as you usually
I
do.
think it's because they're winning a war right now.
Dude,
Like,
I'm on my 6th fucking Twitter, my guy. I find myself erasing tweets daily.
how many times do they warn you every
This is
time?
honestly my 5th Twitter.
But I'm saying every time you are about to tweet, know how like sometimes it pops up.
They
and
don't even like. I've been getting warned twice, and then I'm gone. Dude, the last time I got kicked off, my main account has been suspended 5 times. My backups hasn't even been warned, and they got rid of both of them because
What bothers my mind is the fact, like when you're a tech company like that, like to run that type of system that catches that stuff is so fucking intricate and like so detailed. The algorithm of that and the products like is insane. So
I
like
can't add him to the
even,
DA chat.
to even
Crazy.
test that, the money you would have to spend to even just test that system is outrageous. And like
They're
that's what
funded
Twitter-
by
that's
the
what
government. They don't give a
is,
fuck.
but that's what Twitter is actively spending their stockholders' money on is anti-bullying software, and that is insane.
Bro, that shit's government incentivized. They don't give a fuck.
That's true. I will say that's probably true. That's probably like that's what's happening. You know.
Of course. It's crazy, man. It's fucking nuts. I mean, the craziest thing. So I tried to sign on with that one day, and it didn't work. I was like, oh, whatever. Let me go to my backup. And when the backup didn't work, I was like, oh shit. And the backup was skate free, never got warned or nothing. And I got the permanent boot, bro. And it's just I had to have fucking Mima create an account for me, let it chill for a week, and then I was able to log on my phone. That's life, I guess, man.
That's the other thing. It's just like you can always get back on there.
I know, but I'm saying like when it comes to, like the Montantes, we're like I'm doing like 66% of the views that I used to do because they just I guess fucking random weirdos used to listen to the show, which I appreciate. But now they think I'm dead. I could be dead for all they know.
Yeah. You built up those 600 Twitter followers over a
Dude,
long time.
650 on the nose and Gonzo. Bang. Whoop. See ya.
That was the best tweet I think you ever put. I worked 10 years to build up these 600.
I'm telling you, bro. Every one was a fucking battle. I gotta get 650 and then they give me the fucking boot, bro. Come on, seriously, come on. Give me a fucking shot here, would you please?
Did Grover change the name of your thread?
Yeah. The thread's been getting the name's been getting
I hate
changed
when
like
people
crazy.
do that. That's what will fuck up a thread.
Yeah, because people that leave it because they're like, what is this? It was like the BA dead hooker or Mario or something.
John, I'm gonna go make a peeps real quick, but in the meantime, can you actually try to the website you sent me? Just let me know that it's not me making a mistake.
No, I don't know which one I sent you, but the one I've been using forever.
I'll send it back to you.
Like that happens to sites like that. They'll just
of course. It's like streaming.
Yeah. So if that's the case, but what I need you to do is send me the site I sent you in
I'll
our
do
DM.
that as we speak. I'm about to do it.
All right.
Because I had a breakthrough.
Add me.
Canada won gold in women's hockey.
Who cares?
I mean, it was fucking brutal game.
Proud of them.
The 50,
it was a brutal game.
50s, I thought the 50 was still going. I just assumed I was kicked out of it.
I think the 50, the BA chat is to replace the 50.
Well, the 14 dying was one of the softest moves. Like
I think I killed the 14.
Bad look. That's a bad look on us. No, it wasn't.
Oh, do you, BA?
It was everybody just like leaving for some reason, like, thinking it was like, yeah. The worst thing in the world is somebody being like, "Oh, there's a leak," or like, I think that.
The whole thing was a leak.
Yeah, that's the point of it. It's like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here?
Do you remember the first rat? It was Jay.
It's always the same people.
The very first rat was Jay when it was like he told Willie G something from the chat, and then
screenshot and stuff.
Jay, you're really not bringing the heat anymore.
Jay, when it was just me and him, he was bringing the heat.
You gotta get me going, and you and John aren't great at that. John's been better. John's been better.
Are you saying
better.
me?
No,
I'm
John's
not
been
great.
Better. No, you and I flowed like old times last night for no reason. We were.
Well, that's because the only way you get you going is to get mad at you, like to act.
I wasn't mad. We were talking about I don't even know.
Nothing. But we just kept talking. I just got into it all of a sudden again.
Jay was talking about bullshit, but it
I think it was all Egypt.
No, we were talking about. I made a good point. I go, in the future, say like something happens and Manhattan sinks. I go, that could be the next Atlantis kind of thing,
Yeah.
That was my point.
I think it's possible.
The chat was going. People were interested in that stuff. Whoever was there at that time.
I think the pyramids definitely hid people at one point.
Pyramids, no USBs. Assume the position of your knees. My calendar, NFTs.
They're ancient. They're older than older.
They're older than Hodor.
Yeah. I think that the Great Wall is serious. I really do think, John, there was a point where the icebergs were right up on the Great Lakes, and people thought there was a Great Wall.
Elephant.
See, everybody thinks about elephant, but what about the endangered woolly mammoths?
Oh no, this is what we were talking about. Actually, it's a good question. I asked Jay. I go, okay, would you rather be a billionaire? Would you rather be? So these are the two options. Would you rather be? Maybe I'll wait for my time. But this is what I asked Jay last night. I said, would you rather be a billionaire or be like a guy living in the Amazon? You know, like an Amazon guy. Like they never knew anything. They just hunt all day. Would you rather live that life or live the life of a billionaire?
Amazon guy. It's a guy in the Amazon because he doesn't have to deal with the bullshit of life. He's just pure.
But don't you think he has his own? The Amazon people, they'll have their own stresses, like
for
survival.
sure. Life's not all sunshines and rainbows, but at the end of the day, I mean, it's a more simplistic life that's more pure. I mean, you could be the happiest guy on earth, and you'll fucking end up killing yourself.
There is nothing worse than asking Jay a hypothetical question.
Oh,
I was
yeah,
getting so mad listening to that.
I asked Jay this question
Jay-
yesterday, and he couldn't answer. He wouldn't answer.
He was actually the only guy in here who's ever been in the Amazon having nothing. So
True. He wouldn't last 1 second. He's not a hunter, and if you're not a hunter, they kick you out of the tribe.
And what if I brought
he's
knowledge?
like
Jay
a
would
straight
get
path,
sacrificed.
domestic guys, and put him back in the alley. And he's dead the next day.
You get
sacrificed. They would send Jay to like the nearest tourist location to like sell bracelets that he made. Like that's the
Do you
maximum.
think that a
he could
cat
do.
could survive in the Amazon?
Yeah, they're called jaguars. bro.
Like one, not Maui. We
know
obviously
what-
know he
They're
was
called
not
jaguars
Maui.
and panthers. You
Already
dummy.
got rid of them.
One of my cats is pretty good. She's old, and I think that would be a great place to take her for her last
Like to
days.
die?
She would get eaten in like 24
Like you-
hours.
That's what I'm asking.
That's what he's saying.
Yeah.
Like when she's like, instead of putting her
BD,
down, he just brings her to the
and this
Amazon.
is obviously because she's never been gotten by a pit bull. But we've seen her take down some pretty serious birds. She took down 2 shrews.
Bird and
once
pit
upon
bull
a
are
time.
fucking wildly different.
Well, there were 2 like sharp like possums that she had once upon it. That was weird. Like they were big nailed, big teeth, and then she walks behind dogs if they're being walked, almost to antagonize them.
What does this have to do with the Amazon?
I think
You
she-
just you just transition talking about your
we
cat.
watched her.
He's
rip
trying to
her head off
avoid the
other
question
day.
again.
She's
Yeah.
she's definitely a trained killer.
When making it all about you goes wrong.
Or now I'm talking about my cat.
I think the Amazon person deep down is happier than the billionaire, though.
No, there's no way.
No,
They're
no way.
gonna-
You don't
There's
think?
no way.
I don't.
There's
No.
way. There's
I
no way.
disagree because you don't hear about people in the middle of nowhere killing themselves.
It's because you don't hear about people. in
Because
the
you don't
middle-
hear about
Oh, I was hoping you wouldn't say that because that's the next obvious argument, which is very accurate. But I'm saying,
Right.
There's no
Your
mental
life is
health
worth
in the
it.
Amazon.
I appreciate you bringing this to the table, though. I look
Like,
at you,
the
but
tribe would kill Jay so quickly. Like he wouldn't make it.
Oh,
past
yeah.
well, they would
9 years
ask,
old.
"What do you bring? Are you gonna hunt for us? No. Are you like can you like be a warrior? No. Like do you have like a
You
working
can't. You
brain?
can't grow. You can't grow crops. You saw.
they
his
don't
meat
even
plant.
negotiate. Like you either are there or you're gone.
What did he say he was trying to take last night? Gabo.
The only one that could say it. He'd be a healer.
What is it?
No, these motherfuckers would probably
I
fight.
have it here. Ginkgo biloba. Ginkgo bilboa.
He could probably hood. They're so dumb, Amazon people, that he could hoodwink them into like thinking he's a shaman. He might.
That's
be a
not-
shaman.
Thank you. Thank you. That's my dream. That's what I
But
want
they
to
would
do.
turn on you. They would turn on you.
How?
No, but Jay would be
You
in
get
the.
rubbed up eventually.
I could fucking own that. That's my.
No, you
that's
get
No,
it.
but Jay
my
wouldn't
calling,
know.
BD.
He would be grown. He would have grew up in the Amazon, so he wouldn't know what he knows now. You know what I
I
mean?
wasn't.
But
I
it's
lived in
still the
fucking-
same rat inside that body, you know.
Oh yeah,
Like, I
he'd
don't
be
want-
ratting out. He would be going tribe to tribe. You know, he'd be a
Yeah,
gypsy.
yeah.
For the best scraps.
He also said he's like, "Oh, I could fish," and I'm like, "There's no
Yeah.
way you're fishing." There's like, he said he's could
Can
fish.
anyone?
He's like, the
anyone
fish just
here-
like are there. You just catch them with like your hands or something. He's so fucking stupid.
He could make
You want me to-
bracelets. I think that's about it.
I think I don't know if it was VD or someone that said if Jay's would be the baby that's sacrificed.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You wouldn't make it past human sacrifice. They
Yeah,
sacrifice you.
I wouldn't want to kill a person.
No, you
That's
would
why
be.
you couldn't make it. That's why you
You know
couldn't
what I
make
would
it
do,
in Amazon.
PD? You know what I would do?
Oh, yeah,
I
that's
would
gonna get you
throw the
fucking killed.
spear at the guys that have to do the serpentine. I feel fucking
Aim for
Hey,
I would do that.
taking credit every time. I told you guys.
Oh my god. Oh, that's so true.
Jay would walk around with herb pouches like Steven Seagal trying to heal everyone.
I don't even know her.
Yo, this dude's wearing fucking moccasins or some bullshit, dude. Ugh.
I can't tell when Jay does that whole that whole weed thing. If he's playing a part, if he actually believes what he says.
Jay hasn't tweeted terps in 37 days.
Jay's off weed. He's all into
37 days. He hasn't tweeted the word terps.
Jay's like a
Gave up.
flavor of the month kind of guy. He
Yeah.
starts like in the next month. Like right now, he's on like an ancient civilization thing. Next month, it's gonna be on something. Like, remember, he was in Susie Shriner. He was in Shoes.
Yeah, what was your
Sherry
favorite?
Shriner.
What was your favorite form of Jay? I think I like Sherry Shriner Jay the best.
Weed the People. Then it was Weed the People.
Weed the People is good because it has nothing to do with it. When he starts being on the same side as me, like anti-vax, like I like the vax.
Yeah.
You know what? I actually may have been wrong. I think he was not vaccinated. That was trying to work.
I'm anti that back.
This is what hurts my argument.
Yeah.
I agree.
I had
with
to really look in the mirror as well. I was like, oh my
Yo,
gosh.
should I be boosted at this point if this moron's saying this?
That's why we said send them to the Taliban, and they'll all just give up on.
Yeah,
being
Jay to the
terrorists. They'll just be like, this isn't the right life.
And
Fuck
I
it,
know
they quit.
Montante probably wouldn't watch that, but that documentary, you tried to figure out the girl that did it. She went into like.
What are you talking
I
about?
asked you. I listened to a
I'll look at
podcast
it
where a
again.
lady was on, and I asked you, was she Australian?
It
You
wasn't
said,
that
I don't
one.
know.
It wasn't the
Like,
one
does
you
she have an
asked about.
Australian accent? It's
It
pretty
wasn't her.
easy to tell if someone's Australian.
It wasn't an Australian person. No.
I'll send you that one if you listen to it.
Oh,
Unrelated, VD. Have you heard
Oh, look what we have.
the dog walk where they talk about what's going on in Canada?
Yeah, I
Sassy
listened to it.
baby.
Is it everything I thought it would be?
It's pretty good. They always just do like kind of surface level
Your
stuff.
your
with that
mic is
show.
cutting in and out.
Cool.
But it's pretty good.
I've had it on the back burner. It's like 30 minutes, like a perfect drive to work. But I've been like
Yeah.
saving it.
This has been
Dude,
viewed
all those
1.5
Chicago guys are
million.
based. Like Dante and like Chief are pretty based, I think.
Yeah, Dante is a huge Trump guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pat, talk to me.
He followed me 6 accounts ago.
You're sick.
What's groundbreaking that I needed to be here for?
Pat,
Do you know
Pat,
what
I would just like to let you know that I love you.
Oh, that's very nice.
Thank you. I love you too.
You know what?
All
That
of
was
you.
really fucking nice. That was really
Yeah.
fucking nice.
Pat's
I'm
always got a
happy
great
I-
smile. He's got like a Santa Claus smile. You know?
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
happy you're alive, Pat.
Yeah.
Pat, I don't know if you know what happened the other night. Do you?
Oh yeah, no, I
Here.
know.
Can we set up a day where we get this done? Like where we
I
have
know
the video on?
exactly. Well, a few things happened apparently. Then I'm not sure of the one you're informing of. So you might as well. I mean,
Oh, so you don't know what happened?
So you don't know what happened.
Yes, no.
it's happened, but I don't know the full
Yo,
details.
no, guys, no, he's right. A bunch of things have happened since then. He is right.
Yeah.
Which is, I mean, that's just subjective. I mean, we all had a lot of things going on. But what happened the other night? What happened the other night was the dude.
Terrible.
Hold on, I
Your
think
your mic is so fucked.
Okay.
hold on.
Don't you
It's
have
just
like a
echo. It's echo. What the fuck now?
We shouldn't be criticizing.
Echo
the-
cancellation is all fucked up. Pat, the dude who like caught his girl and all that stuff with you.
Yeah, Yoshi.
was
We have
on-
his name.
he was on our show the other night.
No, I
He
know.
came on Meeting of the Minds.
Okay, all right.
no,
So he
yeah.
wants to do a show with you.
He mentioned something about that, and I'm like,
But like,
Pat,
no, he's
turn
the
the mic
man.
up.
Pat, he loves you. He thinks he thinks you're the man. Like he just wants to come on here and like actually talk like what
yeah, I
happened.
have no problem with that. Like, when I've had like 4. or
Dude, he's
5
legit, Pat. I'll say
He
this.
seems like a sweet dude.
He's
yeah.
the sweetest dude in the world.
That's
And like
where my
I
red
said,
flags. That's where a red flag goes up, though. Because I'm like, this is all going like, in what world does that happen? Where the
well,
guy
like That's
There's
what
gotta
I
be a motive. There's got to be a
Is
motive.
there
behind
another?
it.
Is there another layer
Yep.
to the team?
also. If
Yeah, the Philadelphia Shuffle.
It's the Philadelphia Shuffle.
If this is fake, no one better than Pat from Lawrence to be on here to call him out.
Oh, let's not get into his love life, please.
Who?
Pat.
Well, I mean, we are literally not only getting into it, we're diving in. So
Well, Pat, catch me up. Catch me up on this. So I saw the catfish. Catch me up. In a nutshell, what happened with that? Was
Sorry,
that? Were you in on the joke? Were you catfish? What happened? Nutshell, quick.
Neither of those things, technically.
I
mean, I guess
that's
I
not
was
the
just
quick way.
Say
I was
less, as the
trying
kids say.
more than
Say
anything.
less. I don't know what you're talking about.
So
chick.
Did you know the person was fake?
Dudes, yeah. And since like I live John style, where I'm also kind of a cheap whore, we just kind of let these things
You're
go.
not a cheap whore. That's mean.
Yeah, I like that vague shot.
I'm just getting killed today, man.
You know what?
Yeah, you are.
Jay
You are.
just
Sneaky
take-
little
John
rat.
just-
Little rat.
John just takes shots. Just takes
It's
shots.
whatever.
Compliment, buddy.
If I could explain,
Yeah, I think
Pat was dating a girl. Then she proposed to Pat. They were
How long were
planning
they
to
dating?
move. I don't know the
I would
details.
say what, about 5 or 6 months, Pat?
6 months, 8 months.
I mean, it was like the middle of August of last year.
Yeah,
Until, like,
and
January, so a little longer.
yeah.
Yeah, 8 months, 10 months, whatever you call it.
Antante, this is an awesome story.
But then,
I've
so
seen it
then,
from a distance.
Yeah, no,
I don't know
I
too much.
figured it'd be good content, Fuck
It's
but then
unbelievable.
Pat.
Just
So, but
destroy
then,
yourself,
but then
respect.
Pat finds out that this girl is already married, married with a guy. So then,
No, stop.
okay, that's
The girl's married to a guy like she's for 10 years, and this dude approaches Pat about it, and also another dude who she was found with that night, and apparently there was like 7 or 8 dudes, but this guy came on our show and was willing to like, talk about it.
Yeah, now he came on Mean Minds like 2 days ago.
I would talk to Pat, like I was the one who went to Pat, and then he was like, "Yo, I started watching your show because you guys brought Pat on to talk about it, and he's become a fan."
To the video.
Are you serious?
Antante, this is 100% real.
What I did say.
Well, that's what I mean, Pat. I want you make sure your fucking mic works, and I want you here with Yoshi, and we're talking.
Here.
Like, I am going to be
All
here.
right, I'm gonna turn you up. Let's
Wait,
see.
is
if
Yoshi
that
that
works.
guy?
No, it's not his. It's not his volume. It's because it's anytime anyone else talks, it's canceling him out.
Yeah, I tried to turn him up, but it didn't do anything.
I mean,
I
I'm
think
like
it's
fully
you.
potted now. I'm trying.
Last thing before we get anything, before last
No,
one
it's
towards VD. Do you think?
I mean, I personally don't think it's the smartest
Oh,
idea
step
for
on me,
this
goddammit.
dude if he's actually
Yeah, I
trying
think
to legally get divorced from this woman to go out and air all of their laundry on YouTube.
Well,
That
no,
would be my advice, but that's about it. I mean, I'm willing to game. I have nothing to lose.
He's okay with that though. He said he's not doing that.
I
at all.
know, but I'm wondering if he doesn't really know.
But we're not going to do I'm not here to try to He's just wants.
Oh, I
to,
know. Yeah, no, you guys have actually
and
been
trust me, Pat,
way
you know,
more respectful about the whole situation than I would ever give any of you credit for. I mean, there's so much meat on this bone to chew at.
Yes.
I mean,
And
I
you
would
know how
probably
I
take
approach
worse
it.
shots at it, but
You know how I approached it from the beginning. If at any point in time.
oh
you
no,
thought-
yeah.
I was, but we're not going to not
with that.
fucking, like you said, chew on some of this fucking meat because the willingness we have is just too good.
Oh, dude, yeah, I wouldn't. I mean, part of me wouldn't have lured it out there if I didn't know.
Well, yeah, and
maybe
you were the
good
one who
chance that
came
this
to
would
the
be
front.
outcome.
Yeah,
And part
shout
of
out me
until,
for fixing Pat's mic.
I mean, it might be more
That was well
psychotic
done.
than I thought it
Yo.
was because I'm like, this is kind of exactly how I planned it.
VD,
in
real
3
quick,
seconds before I
real
did the
quick.
first
Is
show.
Chief the one to bring soccer to the forefront for Barstool? Like, if Forrest gets to the Premier League, I think that could be finally the momentum move that kind of gets people.
I don't know. I'm busy watching the Olympics.
No, I
I'm
think
saying
it's
VD.
troops. I think it's all troops.
Yeah, but Arsenal's
It's all
already
true.
been there. Like, this is like a small fringe club, like a
You
bunch
love
of losers.
Chief, huh?
Chief is.
I really like Chief.
He's very inquisitive. Like the stuff he talks about is interesting, and the fact that
He's
he's just
so interested in it. He's so interested.
no,
in
but he
everything
knows
he
his
talks
shit.
about.
Like he's like very fun
That's
listening.
what I mean. Like when he's talking about something, he gives a fuck about what
And
he's
he
talking.
has a clue. He's not just bullshitting. He's not reading Wikipedia.
he's
He
done his
knows more to it. I love Chief. I
Yeah.
think if
He's a private school kid too.
if
He's
those
like a
little ding dongs, if Nottingham Forest got to the Premier League, I think like Barstool would like somehow Like I think like that would bring like soccer kind of the weird forefront. Like I want to see not only I think they're 7th in the championship right now. I would love to see them get to the next level, take soccer like to the next step. And I'm just happy the Chiefs involved in anyway. I think it's hilarious
that
that
site works. By the way, that site does work. That site does work. Yo, Pat, I know you had.
Wrong with me? What I do?
Are you using your phone to do it?
No, I use my laptop. Didn't work.
Well, then you're it's user error.
I'll try it again.
Yeah, Pat, I don't know if you have stuff to do, but can we set up a day where you could do this? You want to do it like next Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or any day of the rest of my life? I'm willing to do this.
Oh yeah, I'll be there.
Yeah, no, I'll go reach out to the dude and see what works best for him.
Yeah, I have his Twitter, so I'll make a thread between the three.
Oh,
of us.
really? I don't.
Yeah, I made him give me. I made him give me his Twitter.
Care enough to like research.
No, he didn't either. But one day
I think it's more on him.
I mean, he told me that like there was no way that I was going to get this girl to speak again. But no, I was like, no, I bet if I posted
I would also
tweet,
her to come on
it
the
would
show.
work. And I think that might have bothered him a little bit too. But
No, he has nothing but love and respect for you, Pat. I will say that.
It was very strange.
Well, I mean, he
But
said,
it's
"Yo,"
not the
that he
strangest
came
fucking
on
thing
and
that's
he said it was like this was like the 6th or 7th person. This was.
Yeah, no, he told me I was like the 3rd person. They just hung
If you're
out.
this
no,
guy, you might just have to
I
get
was
to
like,
know.
dude.
We don't. He's tried Montante. He's tried to give her the papers twice, and she won't sign them. Like this is what I mean. The story is juicy, dude.
Yeah, no,
It's
I mean, I just
Can we get a
dodged a
Netflix
fucking
series out of this or
huge
what?
bullet, man.
I was like willing. I was
look at
willing to
this.
call it like if this gets like a juicy. I like it. It is.
Why is that not the first investigative series in the Kirk Minahan network?
Why can't work?
Because it's involving two private.
I'm all about the
life, and there's
VD
a lot
network.
of
Actually, at this
invisible
point, I'm
details
more
that
on that
probably
train
shouldn't
than
be
anyone.
Well, VD be the fucking the investigative light behind the fucking.
Yeah, and who better to fucking head that charge?
He is a journalist.
He is the best journalist.
Top tier journalist.
I mean,
have you thrown your name in the hat for that investigation, Visual Steve?
I mean,
who are we investigating?
You
No,
would be up
I'm
a
too
different
biased.
opponent. I mean, I'm
too
would
biased.
Be considered in many circles a professional troll at what I do, and this was
Troll.
able to wool me very easily as somebody who was in 04.
I'm
100%.
100%.
This would be a good
I'm 100% team
I can't
Pat
tell listening to
Morris,
people.
so I can't do an investigation because I'm just 100%.
That's fair. That's fair.
And I wouldn't
Yeah.
want you
Take
to
the
do
bias
one
out of
either.
it.
Because
Yeah.
like it really
That's
doesn't matter
professionalism.
to anybody. I mean,
Maybe
If
maybe
you're
we
asking me to make a ruling
it was
on
kind
it,
of like a fun experience in the whole end of the day.
No,
I'm
I
not
think
gonna
we
lie, I
know
didn't lose anything.
Well, that's how
Ultimately,
he's
except,
kind of
like,
approaching it at
$50
this
worth
time.
of flowers and shit. The
Yeah.
girl probably spent more on buying me random Pokemon
What'd you get her
cards
for
than I ever
Valentine's
invested
Day,
in her.
Pat?
So like it's a win-win for me ultimately. If
I
you look at
think
it.
I think she should get the death penalty.
Oh fuck no.
Yeah,
I
no,
just-
I do.
No,
I don't
from
think
what
she
we
knows
heard
what
the
she's
other day,
doing with
dude.
her life, man.
From what we heard the other day, it's awful. It's like this girl
If
is
she was
awful.
in Afghanistan, Pat, she'd be dead.
You see, that's
I know.
that's why I didn't want to.
He's
say
a pervert.
too
I know.
much,
That
and
means
that's why I
that
didn't
means
offer
Jay
him
is saying she's a
an
lesbian.
open invitation. I let him have the opportunity to let him seek that out himself.
Jay, is
because
that
I
what you
wasn't
just
going
meant?
to
That she's a lesbian and she goes both ways? You sicko? Is that what you just
I
meant?
might be a sicko, yes.
No, not you, Jay.
No, I didn't.
Jay's
think about
definitely a
that.
sicko.
Yeah, Jay's a sicko.
I was just saying that because she's cheating.
God bless you.
I mean,
Okay.
there's also intangibles that she doesn't know. I mean, I might have also been cheating on her at the same time. I might have done some things.
This
but
thing
I haven't
has
gotten
legs.
into that.
That kind of
Okay.
stuff we don't care about. Like all I care about.
Exactly.
Pat, you got to find her mom and just bang her mom.
That's the only I think
See, that's
That's the
something I don't really
ultimate
want to
revenge.
talk about. I mean,
Or her dad,
I'm
bang
sure
her
her
dad.
husband
Or
would
grandma.
say
if she's
that
still
would be
alive.
cool.
Skip a
it's very
generation.
hard
Right
to
to
do
Grammy.
with her upbringing.
Can I
being
show
in
everyone my
multiple
first
states.
try at a
No.
Oh
muffin?
my god.
Jay eats a muffin legitimately every night. It's disgusting.
And Jay's gonna die of fucking
Pat,
some type
this
of
is
heart
this is
failure. No, he
lucky.
won't. He won't. That's not lying.
He won't. He'll live.
Unfortunately, he won't. Yeah.
He won't.
yeah.
He'll be that
He'll live
fucking dude.
easily
sitting at the
200
liquor
to
store,
300
cracking
years.
a 48 in the morning, smoking a fucking Philly.
They're really a healthy muffin. I made these.
You eat a muffin like a loser.
You didn't make those.
Yeah, I did.
No,
No,
you
you
didn't.
You don't even have a standing mixer, bro.
Yeah.
I got
No.
name, bitch.
No way you made those muffins, idiot.
if you made those muffins, you would have taken a million pictures and videos of you making it.
This wouldn't have been the first time we heard of that.
Yeah, 0%.
I agree with everybody. He would definitely have. He would have just overnight become like a weedy to a.
You gotta do something like
So you fucking helped your mom make muffins, like you gave her an ingredient or something.
No,
You're
he
saying you
walked
made
over
them.
to the fridge and got her 2 eggs. BA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo,
That's
look at-
giving him too much
Look at
credit.
this. Look at these ingredients.
It looks like an objectively bad muffin. I have
It's
to,
not a
maybe he
great
did
muffin.
make. I didn't know if you were showing us
correct.
weed or something like that.
No,
Looks.
there's weed in them, but it's
It
not
looks like
strong.
hash.
It looks like a muffin half made.
It doesn't look like a great muffin.
It looks like a
Looks like
muffin
something
that
I
got
think would
run
get
over by a car.
It looked like a fat cookie.
It looks like you kept it in your back pocket and just sat on it for like
It's
3
not
hours.
flat. Fuck
After
you. It's
riding the
fucking
train.
fat. It's got some fat.
It looks
to it.
dense. It doesn't look like
It looks.
fluffy.
It looks like very. You would have to keep chewing it.
You would need to drink water when it's
Yeah.
still in your mouth. You know,
Yeah.
it looks dry as hell.
I
You
did.
made a
I put them
fucking
in.
super glue muffin,
I'm
Jay.
gonna
Good job,
cook them
buddy.
at like 280 next time.
But adds a
So
little
it is
water to
dry.
that. It's cement.
No, for the other ones, I added a lot of honey. I didn't put honey on these ones. I put jalapeno inside.
Fuck what you put on it, dude.
Oh, so-
I gotta put more jalapeno
Oh
next
my
time.
god, jalapeno.
Jalapeno corn muffins. I need to add cheddar and then more jalapeno.
You need to add
You should add a
something.
few Tide Pods.
Yo,
There's a lot of
Tide
parentheses.
Pod muffin.
I just refreshed Twitter. Top of my timeline is Jeff D. Lowe retweeting his own tweet about his dad.
Mhm.
No
I
way.
I have a screenshot of it. Hold on.
What happened is that he died? I thought it was a joke at
His
first,
father-
but then I
his
kept
father
seeing
died.
But his dead dad more than mine.
his
He's
dad was
tweeting
young
up a
though.
storm,
dad.
though.
Retweeting,
Yeah, I get that. It's sad.
retweeted his own tweet. That's
He
a top.
did retweet his own tweet.
That's the top of my timeline, dude.
Yeah,
Oh.
me too.
So
Hey,
stupid.
since we're talking about dads, I just went down.
He's using his dead dad for clout, eh?
Yo,
I
if,
just
if,
went-
if, yeah,
I just went to try
yo,
to
if
kill mine.
this, our relationship would be ruined. But fuck you, dude. Like you can't do that. Fuck you.
If my dad
Look,
died,
I didn't have a
I would
lighter.
be like keeping it private. I think.
I might do one post, you know, and then like
Yeah, yeah.
I would
If,
definitely do a
like,
post.
he
I would
has
have been
done,
both.
Like the best
20
part about it is you get
posts,
to make
they
all
talk
of these
about it on the
horrendous
dozen.
self-deprecating jokes you would never ever think about once your dad.
They dedicated the whole
You get to make fun of
dozen
him. It's
tournament.
actually very.
Well, did you listen? Did you listen to the dozen with Portnoy and Big Cat when they're
No.
Portnoy's like on Jeff D-Lo's dad on his deathbed said they wanted Portnoy to win the dozen or something? Yeah, that was funny. They're kind of making fun of him for it. It kind of sucks, but then when you start tweeting about it too much, then it's like, fuck, dude. Like,
Well, then, yeah, you're tweeting about a dead dude's dad.
it's not
which
your
is kind of
dad.
Creepy.
It's not my dad. either.
Yeah, that just makes you kind of like a creeper.
His last, I'm down to 7, 8. His last 9 tweets in a row.
Oh, about
They're
his
all
dad?
from today. They're all about his dad. Him just
Yeah,
quote
like-
tweeting those tweets with
I will
and
say-
That was
retweeting
young,
himself.
You can tell someone how to grieve, and I understand that. But
Less is more.
let me tell you, from a 300, like a
Actually, I think you can.
30,000
I think there's a
foot
certain
view.
time period, John, where you most certainly can.
Well, I mean,
I'd
it was
say it's about
today.
5 years.
It was.
I guess
today.
everyone grieves differently.
That's
say
what I
if
mean.
you
I won't
got
tell
no
him how to
game of fucking
grieve, but
program
I
within 5
will.
years, you probably should do something.
I
will-
wouldn't grieve
Don't
like that.
retweet your grieving tweet.
Yeah,
I won't
keep
tell
some
him
of
how
it
to
private.
grieve, but I will tell him how to use Twitter, and it's not
Yeah,
just
okay, that's fair.
tweeting
That's
your dead dad over and over. You know,
yeah, that's fair. That's a good way to put it.
Yeah, like that's a weird move.
Hey, we handle the hard topics here. Fuck you.
Say one thing and step away from Twitter for 2 weeks. Don't
yeah.
Yeah.
don't consistently.
Or like if you're gonna be on Twitter, don't make
Go right
everything
back
about your dead
Yeah.
dad.
Or just go right back
Here's
to the
today's
norm.
smoke show. By the way, my dad's dead. Here's a link. Like, come on,
Especially
man.
when you're
step away.
like you're the trivia host guy, like you know.
Yeah. Like you should be able to put everything beneath you and just put on a smile and be a
Yeah,
trivia host.
Be the
Like
host.
you're a trivia. You're not like some fucking doctor. Like you just have to be.
Bob Barker's dad died, and he filmed 10 episodes of The Price is Right.
Yeah, that's day. That day his dad
Fuck,
died
when I
on
found out my
set.
dad died. I was at a stopping light and had to drive through rush hour traffic out of Boston. I made it
Hero,
back fine.
fucking
Jesus.
hero. And then he broke.
Willie G can't wait for his dad and his
Willie G. Willie G would be tweeting. Willie G would be tweeting, "We're going to Vegas."
Yeah,
Willie G's would be paid when that happens.
Yo, meeting
So he
lawyer.
says,
Willie's
it
that's
doesn't matter
Willie G.
what amount of money it is, he'll be broke in less than 90
Yeah,
days.
he'll hate his dad no matter what the
He'll
relationship.
find a way.
It could be
Apparently-
$30 million. It could be $3 million. It could be $3,000. He's
Willie-
spending it all in 90 days.
Willie G's ancestors
I
stole
think 90
stole
days
some
is
land
brutal,
from natives and then sold it back to them, or something is the story.
He
It's like,
told me that he told me he got land for his bat mitzvah.
I love how he's open about it too. He's like, "Yeah, we stole land from the natives and then sold it back."
yeah, that was
The only
that's the
redeeming step for
story.
quality is being a shitbag about it.
Yeah, and yeah,
You know?
like, and it's defined him. If
He wears
anything,
it
I'm happy
proudly.
like to see that. Like that's how
That's funny, man.
that's how
I didn't
karma
even
works.
enjoy that cigarette. Man.
I mean,
Jay,
granted, his
ha-
parents were probably spreading smallpox blankets, and that's how they got the land so cheap. That's another topic for another show.
Probably.
Whatever. Don't
Willis,
accept the blankets, then, you dummies.
He's honoring
I mean,
his
they did that shit in
ancestors by
Amesbury.
creating
Would you
like
rather- Would you rather die in pneumonia, Pat?
I spent a week,
Oh,
7 or
Christ.
10 days when I was
This is gonna be
5
quite
and
an
have
answer
some
to
permanent
this.
scar
You
nodules
wouldn't
in my
take the
lungs from when I
blanket
had
in
pneumonia when I was
Montante?
5. I almost died from a pneumonia.
If I was vaccinated against the COVID, I wouldn't have to worry about dirty blankets. I'd be invincible. So
Pretty
I
much.
would
Maybe-
get. I would
yeah.
I
get.
don't think it
I would get
maybe it,
boosted.
maybe if the Native Americans weren't anti-vaxxers, they'd still be around.
Facts, like so they're honestly
They-
like
Well,
the,
I mean, I think
they
we
should be
talked
the
about,
poster boys of why you get
Jefferson and
vaccinated
Charlie
against the
Pierce
COVID.
I didn't know those
and
blankets
the
had
forced
vaccines on them.
appropriation of
Yeah, dude, that was the original
blankets,
COVID
but that's
19,
another
bro.
story.
Yeah, they should
Seriously.
have been vaxxed. They should have developed a vaccine.
And the white
then-
people that took over the
Am I
land
the
said,
only one
"Listen,
here
like
that
you
actually
can't, in
has
order to
the
enter this
vaccine?
establishment, you need to be
Actually,
vaccinated."
it seems like
I-
we're on the road.
There's a Steven Seagal movie called The Patriot, and
That's not Steven
That's
Seagal.
not-
That's
That's
Mel
I'm
Gibson.
telling
Mel
you,
Gibson.
there is a movie called The Patriot
Yeah, well, Mel
with
Gibson,
Steven
you
Seagal
moron.
in it, and you're
No,
gonna
Mel
listen to
Gibson.
my
It's Mel
story
Gibson. We
real
watched it
quick.
in high school.
You're gonna
you
listen
idiots.
to my story real quick.
It's Mel
No, 'cause
Gibson.
it's
You're
not
gonna
accurate.
listen to my story.
There's no Steven
Thank
Seagal
you.
movie.
Can you mute them? I'm telling about talking.
No,
No,
this
this is
doesn't
not Jay.
exist.
Well
yeah,
done.
it does because
Good-
you're
good-
obviously
good hair growth.
trying
Your
to
hair's
say that
going
you're
well.
most
You're doing
Go
something
ahead.
right.
If you're wrong, if you're wrong, you're
I
dumb
know
about
what
you
you're
right.
talking about. I'm not wrong.
Elephant.
Elephant.
After I
Play
say
that
the
shit out.
story-
Dump him out.
After I say this story, BA can fact check this.
Please play Elephant.
So
Chris Pratt is a good actor, and I'm sure he'll do a great job playing Mario.
Your arms look just like his arms.
Yeah.
there's a movie called The Patriot starring Steven Seagal, and there's a virus released into a city, and in the end, the fix is he
Can't believe you wore a
escapes
Star
the
Wars shirt
city
today.
that they're all trying to keep.
Amazon
everybody
guy.
down.
It's the guy in the Amazon because he doesn't have to deal with
Whatever. He just makes a tea. He makes
The Amazon people, they'll have their own stresses.
Please keep playing other
I
clips.
can't
Those
tell
are
my story. I can't tell the Patriot story. I can't tell.
Elephant.
Well, no, the fact you actually just described that, I actually think I may have been wrong then, because I that you did not
Yeah,
describe. the
you are
Patriot.
kind of arguing the fact that there's a movie named the same thing as another movie, which can't happen.
Yeah,
We know
but
about
Jay
the-
can't be
we know
I
about
correct.
know
Patriot
about
Day,
both,
and
but I like to
Jay
say
saying
about the one I
something
like
that,
better.
like,
I
5
did
people
love
say
the
is
Mel
wrong,
Gibson
it's
one.
probably
I didn't
right.
love the end of it because the fight scene is kind of fake, but I do like the Patriot movie way better.
With Mel Gibson?
No,
The one Mel Gibson's a great movie, and
It's a
I don't
good
know
movie
how
until the
accurate. You know
end.
what was the TV show that kind of aligned with Mel Gibson's movie? There was like a
the
there was
one
like
on
a TV
TNT
show.
or the one on HBO.
There was one on Netflix that was like about like
No,
traitors
Sons of
and like
Liberty?
spies and shit.
Something
No,
about
Liberty.
revolutionary spies, right?
Oh, yeah.
What you're talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
like
know.
I
3 or 4
completely forgot the
seasons.
name of it.
The
I forget the name
Americans.
of it too.
It was called like
Oh,
the
the
Revolution. It was
dude
called like the
tried to plow his fucking
Revolution or
fields.
something.
It was pretty sweet. It showed like how like how,
Wait,
like
on
they're, like,
Netflix?
yeah,
Yes.
pretty positive.
And it was like the conspiracy one, or not conspiracy, like
Conspiracy.
conspirator.
No,
like,
it was like,
a village of like how like they had like people like behind enemy lines and like
Yeah.
in your community you had like people who were
Revolutionary
loyal
War
to the
spies,
English.
Yeah.
It was a pretty fucking I
Dude,
have no
remember
idea the name of
America,
it.
the story of
I
us?
think that was peak COVID. So
That was awesome. So,
America, the story of us was one of the best fucking shows ever released, dude. It was
But
so
now I
good.
know it's fucking bullshit. Thank
Oh,
you.
Most
Thank you. I'm gonna
that's-
go watch that again. I'm gonna go watch that, and I'm gonna shit on everything that they
Well,
got.
Donald
Just because you would listen to Graham Hancock now doesn't mean the
Yeah,
Civil
there's
War was bullshit.
artifacts
I'll be
in the
honest,
world.
you listening to this
Civil War
dude
was
is worse than anything ever.
No,
Like it's made you into a shitty person. This guy.
I just find the right
Like
thing.
all you care about is Egypt and yourself.
No, fuck Egypt.
Oh,
I
oh my
did
God.
that last night. Fuck Egypt. I'm over Egypt.
Yeah, your boy Yoshi's here.
Yoshi,
Oh,
what's
hi,
up?
Yoshi's
Pat's
here.
here. Let's talk about Pat. Oh, Pat, fuck your
Well,
wife.
no, we're trying to
Yeah,
set
I
up
was
that-
requested to come here, Jay. I'm sorry, this is
Oh,
your
thanks,
show.
Yoshi. Are
I
you
mean,
sad,
I'm
Yoshi?
much more like
Are you
interesting
guys
story.
speaking
Hey,
about
if you're
my
gonna
dad
act
and
like
Chris
this
and
the whole
Phil
time, you're
today.
definitely gonna be on this.
Toss
show.
him.
I asked
Toss
a
him out of
random
here.
person in the city of
Fix
Boston
yourself.
for a lighter, and it happened to be Chris. So it
Fix
worked
Love
out.
that. I
yourself.
love when Jay gets kicked out. That's like a rush.
Me
You
too.
can't tell. Then he comes
Fix
right
yourself
back
before you
out.
come back in here.
Like Beetlejuice.
Hey,
He's like,
Yoshi.
no. Listen, all we care about right now is setting up this day. What day?
Yeah, no, John will start a thread. Blah blah blah.
But he's here now. We could talk about it.
Yes.
Yes.
But now
This is our
do
threat.
whatever you want. I mean, I'm here.
This is the original one, too.
Yoshi, are you available right now?
My Furbies look high.
Can't wait to do it just now.
It's like if anything, this makes my make.
I think that's the best time to do it.
One.
Now. Just get it over with.
All right, fellas.
What do you got?
I'm gonna edit it. I'm gonna chop up this episode of Blind Mike's Daddy. It was fun, you guys. It was a pleasure.
Please, I want to listen to it. I'm not
VD, I
kidding.
miss you.
Can
Don't,
you
don't
get
say
it up
anything
before
back.
midnight?
It's all good.
Can you get it up
DA, I
before
love
midnight?
you.
Can you
Oh,
get it
sure,
up before midnight?
Huh?
Can you get it up before midnight?
Yeah, I just need to fucking figure out that link. That
I'd love to listen to that. I miss BMD.
I can't tell if Jay's being sarcastic, but no, it
No,
was
I
good.
really do like him as a human being in the world. I would listen to
No, it
anything
should be
he
up.
does.
If I just need to figure out the fucking. He sent me intro music like a psychopath, so I gotta figure
Mhm.
out how to clip that. But
I'm just
all right,
sick
fellas,
of
I'll
him.
talk to you guys later.
Peace. Yeah.
We all want that. Yeah, this seems like something that might need a tad bit of strategic planning, mainly for legality reasons on all sides.
Pat, where's your mic in front of your
If
face?
you think there's going to be some type of legal action taken after this, I'm not gonna,
I'm
like,
more
I'll just
worried
kick
about
you
this
both
person.
off.
If you actually go through a divorce procedure with somebody who's got more wealth than you, it's probably better not to say too many.
So I think he'll handle himself.
Yes, exactly. I'm just not sure how fully aware. But if he's some game, I mean, what the fuck do I got to do? I mean, I was
We
technically
need Pat.
dating the dude's
Pat
wife.
needs a new mic.
I own that, right?
We gotta
I don't
fix
know.
that. He's up all the way. Can we do 200% Pat?
No.
I'm actually gonna go too.
All right, whatever,
I
man.
was about to say, yeah, no. Was there anything
Sorry.
else we need?
Huh? No, Pat, you
No,
can leave.
yeah.
It's like as long as I started the thread. I wanted to ask you. That's all I need.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Yeah, no. I spent all day in the city today waiting around for somebody
thought you
to
were
put
leaving,
cameras
Bia.
in their asses, so
What?
I kind of want to go to bed.
I thought you were
All right,
leaving.
see you,
Bud.
boys.
I'll talk to you
Be
later.
good. Have a nice night.
See you, Pat.
Pat, be good.
Hey, Jay.
I made muffins that look like coffee cakes, but they're corn muffins. So that's where I'm at.
Okay. Are you staying here and talking to people? Do you want me to stay here with you?
So I have a thing. I was thinking about this today. I asked you about reading books a little while ago. And a lot of these people go and read their own books on Audible, like Graham Hancock. You really think they're going to sue me for coming on GVE
Yeah.
and reading a book?
Yeah, it's not like it's like a personal thing, Jay. It's like they have lawyers who do that make money off that. Like there's
But
systems
who are
set up.
we that, like, what are they going to get from me?
Computer system, dude. Like,
not
what are you
even a
trying to do? Outsmart a computer? Like, do we want to go through this conversation on live?
What, that I'm reading a book?
Know that there's things out there that find you reading books.
Okay.
Okay, and those aren't the things that sue you. It's the lawyer that put it there that's going to sue you. That represents the person that's book that probably
What
won't
do
even.
they- what do they get
hear
when
about it.
what do
They
they
won't
get
even
when
know
they sue
about
me?
it. Nothing. They won't hear about a thing. except they got some money
So
and they
don't we want to get sued?
no.
Wouldn't
Do
that be
you?
funny? No, I don't
Sure,
care.
go ahead. Go right ahead. You have your own network. Go ahead and do it. Why do you want to do it on here?
Because I
If
think
that's your
that
approach.
I think that there are books in my Bible that need to get out there.
You have no
before-
Bible yet.
I am at book number 8 right now. I'm not including any of Graham's books, but I have 8 books in my Mayhem Bible. I said I was going to cap it
People
at
who
10.
read books and like make people think that person cares about what books they're reading.
These aren't really books to read. These are books where I'm gonna like that are like.
I don't need you to explain. I don't. I wish you talked about something other than books. Books suck.
I mean, the books are all about different subjects.
You know what
in
books
life.
do? Take up time. Like listen to
No,
a
they
book. while you're
don't.
doing something
Not
else.
at all. What are you gonna do with the time if you don't read a book? Watch a movie.
I listen to books all day at work or a
Me
podcast.
too. That's
Okay.
the only reason I get as
me
many
too.
books out of the way as I do because I'm in the car all day.
Like I don't let these books define my character like you.
They're not defining my character,
I
and I'm picking books that are nonfiction. Like I like that style of writing.
I don't care. Like I think it's awesome that you're reading books. It makes you more literate. And
I'm
you're
not reading books to get more literate. I'm reading books to
You
figure
can't
out.
not get more literate by reading books. Jay.
I'm
It's the thing that
I'm
happens.
genuinely reading in a way to figure out why my nephew hasn't talked since he was 3 years old.
Okay, well, you understand like what a task you're putting on your shoulders, correct?
And nobody else is gonna figure it out. If it wasn't up to me, like
And Graham, whatever the fuck his name is,
he's figuring
I don't
like
think that has anything else to do with your nephew. Like
yeah,
now
it
you're
does,
now you're
because
just using
autism uses the same part of the brain as the people do
yeah,
in
but
the
like,
Amazon.
dude, guess what? You're not going to solve anything that way. And if you think you are, you're crazy.
How do you solve things the way the world is? They just accept it for what
Not
it is.
the way you're doing it. I don't care what you say.
They all just accept it for what it is.
Then do it.
Nobody does it this
Then
way. They
do
all
it.
just say, "Oh, he has
Then do
autism."
it. That's all I can
Not-
say to that. Then do it.
I am.
Solve the issue that I
That's,
can't
that's
figure.
why I've read all the books I've read.
Well, yeah, I don't think you've gotten very far then in your fucking investigation.
I figured myself out.
Well, that's good then. I don't know that. That's not an external thing. If you can imagine in both.
I don't think a doctor would have figured it out.
Jay's nephew hasn't spoken in a decade. Must have something to do with the Egyptians training birds to channel light.
Did you know hit the post that in Tibet when people die, they put the body on a hill and the vultures come and eat it? So there's
What?
something to that. They do
Where'd
like
you-
sky funerals where they put the body up on like a
That's not a sky funeral. That's a form of torture. You dumbass.
no. They Google it. I could Google it if I had power.
Also, who cares? Like that, some fucking old
Well, I
person's
think it-
ritual. I don't give a fuck how people bury their dead.
The United States does, and people want to do Tibetan style vulture deaths.
This is what I'm talking about, dude.
Here.
What the
And
fuck?
I
What
was
does
looking
that
it
have
up.
anything to do with that?
It's shamanic. There's something about the birds knowing to
Every
go get
bus
the
sounds
body.
like shamanic. What? What does shamanic mean?
If you look into Tesla and hit the post was speaking
How
on
did
this.
you just get to Tesla now?
No.
I saw one of the
Because
nicest Teslas
Tesla
I've ever
believed
seen today.
the pyramid had power. Tesla believed
Tesla,
that the pyramid,
the fucking scientist.
yeah, his dad believed that the pyramid had a way of producing energy.
Dad? Okay, never mind. He
Mhm.
probably hated his dad then.
I don't know. I don't. He doesn't talk about it. much,
As a
but-
guy who could pretty much usually judge that, I bet he did.
Yeah, I mean, he built a pyramid-like thing here in the United States to
I'm sure.
resemble it.
I
and
like
it has- I think that the ideas that he had about energy are insane.
I
Are
think you
like-
1/10 of what he's done, and you're
Oh, the new guy, his
putting a
son.
little too much into his hat.
Kirk is
Now,
going
that being
through it.
said, I do think he created teleportation because I've seen the movie The Prestige, and he does it. That's literally a movie about him making teleportation.
His
But you
dad
wouldn't know
or-
that. You wouldn't know that because
Tesla's dad?
No, Tesla, like Nikola Tesla. Like he's in the he's a main character in the movie.
And what did he? And he invented teleportation.
So it's a movie about magicians, and he creates a machine that makes a person go from here to there, and
That's
it's
what
everyone in
Graham-
the audience being like, "What
I
the fuck?"
skipped Graham's second book called Magicians of the Gods. That's what that book's about.
I don't care about this guy though,
I'm
but
just
that's
telling
good.
you, I skipped that book because his next book that's coming out with chapters that
This being said, don't get me wrong. I hope all that stuff is real. Like I hope magic is real. Me,
it's
like
not
100%.
John, I don't think it's magic. I think it's
Whatever.
learning
I don't
how-
care like what the title is, Jay. Don't explain to me.
No, but I want you to know what it is.
You don't need to act like I don't understand.
No, do you know Avatar? Not the blue one, the other one. And I've never seen the show, but how they have the elements, or even the fifth element, about how that, fire, sun, earth, blah blah blah, right? All those elements, John. Just even if you look at like granite stone, all right? There's red granite, blue granite, silver, white granite. All the different granites are just different granites because there's more phosphorus or more this or more that, right?
But usually when you flip over the coin, it's just the fact of the matter is it's a double-headed coin, and there's no such thing as magic because the earth is science.
That's what I'm telling you. It's all science. Yes.
Yeah, but
everything's a particle, a chemical, and you're lacking
But like understand, like there's
we know the chicken
there's
has more fucking
negative
black,
effects
so you
with
want
fucking
chicken.
with those things. Like, and I
Hmm?
think people may have found that out before.
What?
That there's negative effects with tampering with those powers.
I think it was the same thing as the Bible. The game of telephone fucked up the truth and how to use it. I
When
think it
you're
controlled
dealing with something
weather.
like that, it's one smart person.
The pyramids had
If
power
you bring
to
the
control
pyramids
the
one
weather.
more time, I'll drive to Boston and kill you.
It controlled the weather.
It didn't. Will does that.
It had a way of controlling air. Even what if it had a way of bringing a storm, like a Viking?
What?
Like there's a Viking that got in trouble.
Why? Okay, real quick. Why does it like?
This is what I was just talking about.
Why
Avatar. They
does
can control the
it
wind,
fascinate you controlling weather?
huh? Because I know that controlling the wind is a big thing with shamanic people. And that's why they have the TV shows like Avatar and stuff. The Fifth Element, even when she's blowing into the
An avatar can just control them all.
Who?
An avatar, that just means he can control them all.
That's what I'm telling you. If you let me get to the point, the Tibetan type people, when they practice yoga and they do that, that's what the seven chakras is. The chakras are about controlling each.
Like now understand you're like the same as like some girl in a fucking bar with a fucking rosary tattooed on her arm. Like you understand the same shit she does, dude, and she uses cards to make money.
I
So
think that they don't get deep enough, though. What I'm saying is,
I mean they get deep enough. I think they got as deep as they could and found out they were fucking digging down a stupid hole.
this is there's parts.
Like
There's
what do you
obviously
you're always saying like
how many
like-
organs do we have? How many main organs do we have? Let's do that real quick. Liver, heart, lungs, stomach.
Humankind had to probably go
brain.
3,000 years to form our eyeballs.
Eyes, 6. What else?
Jay, your skin. Like, what are we doing? Why are we
Skin,
counting your
that's
organs?
7. Give me
Carm, how
one
many
more.
main organs do you have?
I did 7.
How many main organs do you have? Is
How many main organs?
I don't know. Jay is trying to ask the question. He's
Yeah, I
counting
know.
right now,
I
so
guess we
need
can
to-
include private parts if we're gonna do 8.
There's no like number of main organs.
No, vital organs, I
There's not
guess.
even such thing as a main organ.
Yeah,
so
what would you call a vital? Like brain, heart,
what's it,
lung.
what is it? Vital organ? Well, you don't know how many vital organs there are? Okay. I think it's called a vital organ.
Yeah, I do too. But like, I guess there's only so many vitals. My point is, those vitals have pathways, right?
Okay.
The main say there's one tube of oxygen that goes to the heart. There's another tube of oxygen that has a
Why
better
are we
pathway
talking
to your
about
lungs. Hmm?
Why are we talking about that?
because each of those organs uses more nutrients than others,
Why are we
right?
talking about that? The way you're talking about
Because if you can control where those nutrients go and how you absorb those nutrients, then you can learn how to produce them on the outside of your body.
we do know that.
But you got to get to that Zen level where you can talk to those parts of your body.
Okay.
And when you're in a pyramid that's completely sensory deprived and has maybe electricity in it, or like I said with those bowls doing the hertz, the what did you guys, the frequencies, and there's water flowing in it.
Bro, I'd pay $7 million to watch you try this.
It's not a try anymore because the rivers don't flow the same and the world is different now. But I think Tesla definitely had an idea in channeling whatever this was. But back in Egypt, I think they were fucking it up every single time they did it. But supposedly Napoleon went in the pyramid and he came out a Freemason. Like he came out like amazed at whatever the fuck he did. So they did know how to do like some type of transformative thing, but the pyramids weren't meant for that. They were there way longer, like more than 80,000 years longer.
Because Napoleon thought it was impressive.
I don't think he thought it was impressive. I think that they dared him to come and he didn't believe in it. And when he came out, it was like, all right, well, you guys are for real.
You can see my skepticism of caring. Like what?
About all of this? Yeah, because it's all bullshit. Yes, I agree. It's all a lot of
I feel like it's like, you know, like the things they tell the dude in National Treasure why his family's crazy. That shit's real. And National Treasure is a fucking movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. People chase like dreams like that for fucking their whole lives and throw it away. And it's, guess what? When you find out another clue,
Isn't it smarter to read a book and do it though?
no.
That's what I'm
Like,
doing.
yo, I guess, but like, yeah, I guess.
I mean, I'm not wasting thousands.
I would say you are. I would say your
million-
like brain is melting from it.
My
Like you're
brain's
trying to
not
figure out.
melting. I've never, dude,
how many
before
libraries
this-
have you gone to?
Before these books, I was reading actual books that with words I couldn't read, like The End of Mental Illness with
Be
Daniel
reading
Amen.
books that make you enjoy a book.
I loved every. I haven't not enjoyed one of these books. I've enjoyed them so much, John. I dyslexic read them 7 times each before
Well,
I'm
then
done
you
with
should be
them.
listening to books then. Listen to a book.
That's how I do them. That's the only way I get through them.
You have sex with books. Fuck books.
Cameo I posted in Shut
So
up.
what? You've been just going to a fucking Discord and talking to like drunk people and thinking you're right and shit.
I don't think that I like people like myself want to believe stuff that's not real. So you try to make sure it's real. I know that.
Why
Joe
not just
Rogan-
believe maybe it exists?
He's pissing off the right people
How did you get to Joe Rogan? Your brain is fucking broke as fuck.
because
dude.
of Graham
Alright.
Hancock. That's where I saw him.
Who's drunk in Discord? Not you, Cameo. I love you.
All right, we can VC
There are
it if
people there
Cameo's
that are
gonna come in.
Huh?
We can VC it if Cameo's gonna come in.
All right, good.
I thought BA would last longer. He acted like he was gonna bring it.
Who's eating?
Understood. He usually eats on the show. He's eaten on the show before,
Yeah,
but
Pat
he
Florence,
rushed
you know,
here.
thing I think is going to be so hard to do.
The Pat thing, it's gonna be hard to care about. You should do it like court
Why are you
style.
taking that approach on it? That's such an upsetting take. Like it is something fucking like to care about.
No, I feel bad for the girl. Look at them.
You don't. That's just
Look
a
at them. Would you fuck both of them?
and work your. I mean, dude, like don't shame people for that.
I'm
That's
sorry.
probably worse than what you.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just saying.
You're actually, yeah, like you're just such a bullshit fucking
I'm
person.
sorry. It's tough to look at Pat as it is.
Is that a dick or a smiley face? That's the real question.
It's a big D.
She had to send it in 2 different fucking like this. He has to do this. Oh wait, I just realized I'm on the show. I can't just comment.
I think that there were a lot more drugs involved, John, and you don't give that credit either because they were doing DMT in Egypt.
Why do you always just say I don't get like? How do you know my fucking opinion on this?
You don't believe in a lot of things. You think that
I am a Catholic. I believe in what I would say far too much, buddy.
You can't believe in too much if you're Catholic. You believe in the book.
No, how do you know that, Jay? You don't know
That's
that at
what
all.
Catholicism is, belief in the Bible.
So you're a Colombian. Does that mean you sell cocaine? Can I have some? Are we gonna look at shit like that? Or are we gonna look at shit?
I
like,
was transplanted.
stuff?
I was transplanted. You weren't transplanted.
Buddy, I'm a Sicilian in America. That's the definition.
Yeah, but you say you're from Catholic, like.
Yeah, let's talk a little bit about this thing that you know so much about but can't pronounce. Please lecture me on Catholicism.
No, because it's.
That's what Catholic school teaches you, to not be Catholic.
There's a snake in Ohio in the ground that's been there longer than 20,000 years. And we're still pretending that anything to do with Jesus mattered. We're living on Atlantis, John. I would like to go to BC.
I hate you.
I've got seeds coming tomorrow. Thanks to Grover. Do you know? Did you notice that Grover and I had a good talk the other day? Would you? No. We had a great talk with Hit the Post in BC. It was very weird, but it was like 2v2.
Taking Carm on a date tomorrow.
Where? For Valentine's Day?
No.
For what? Just cause?
Go to dinner.
Mm-hmm.
There's it's gonna be good.
Any thoughts on apps or?
I'm going to a place I've never been to, so no thoughts.
Okay.
As I am a blank canvas, as you should take the world.
I don't like to look at menus, so I usually go in.
Goes to museums and thinks like it matters. It's art. It doesn't.
That's something that Graham does. He checks with museums before he does the book.
Checks with museums.
Yeah, he makes sure that everything he says is.
Hey, Mr. Museum, I'm about to pull out some bullshit. Can you okay this for me? Oh, okay, Mr. Graham, whatever the fuck your fucking name is.
You were taught.
Check mark, blue check mark for you.
Right. John, Jesus is not real.
Yeah, no shit. Sadly, we get people like you.
In 1892, somebody found out about electric.
It's been 1 week since you looked at me. Cocked your head to the side and said I'm angry. 5 days since you laughed at me, saying get back together, come back and see me. 3 days since the living room. I realized it's all my fault, but couldn't tell you. Yesterday you'd forgiven me, but it'll still be 2 days till I say I'm sorry.
Hold it now, I watch a hoodwink. Does it make you stop think? You'll think you're looking at Aquaman. I summon fish to the dish, although I like the chalet Swiss, I like the sushi, cause it never touch a frying pan. Hot like wasabi when I bust.
Just one day I'll listen to KMS again. But for now, I'm stuck on Hancock. Freddie Adu.
It's been 1 week since you looked at me. Cocked your head to the side and said I'm angry. 5 days since you laughed at me, saying get back together, come back and see me. 3 days since the living room. I realized it's all my fault, but couldn't tell you. Yesterday you'd forgiven me, but it'll still be 2 days till I say I'm sorry.
Hold it now, I watch a hoodwink. Does it make you stop think? You'll think you're looking at Aquaman. I summon fish to the dish, although I like the chalet Swiss, I like the sushi, cause it never touch a frying pan. Hot like wasabi when I bust.